going on, chat? How are we today? Doing well, I hope. Doing pretty good. Doing awful? Why is that? PF1 or 5? Probably not. I don't like Battlefield 1 very much. Battlefield 5's okay. But I definitely prefer this game. Not this map, though, I'll tell you that. Top 2 worst maps in the game. Why you gotta do this to me, game? What did I do to deserve this?
Majority of sectors under our control.
Kickoffs with some P90. Just one of those days? Yeah, it happens. I get you. Looking like Battlefield wants it to be one of those days, starting me off on this pile of nonsense trash map. It's like no fun allowed land over here. That's a problem. Oh my. Go high. Oh, holy shit! What is going on? Oh. Okay. That was a clusterfuck and a half. What the actual shit? YBA? Nah, I'm still not gonna play it. I'm gonna make a video on it probably for Wednesday talking about how I'm still not gonna play it, but they're gonna have to do a little bit more than patch one thing that should have been fixed weeks ago. I'm not gonna play it now. I'm not gonna play it when the spin rework comes out. And I'm just gonna wait and see if they can prove themselves. And you know what? If things break during the spin update, which they will, and they fix them within a reasonable amount of time, then I'm willing to jump back on board. But I'm not forgiving that easily. I still have not forgotten the year of no content and the very, very consistent lack of fixing things. Thank you for the 9 months, Just D. Do you prefer Just D or Just DJ, or does it not matter, by the way? I feel like I see you in chat all the time, and I never know what to say. Ooh, that guy's hurt. Who shot you? Oh, this guy. That guy was real hurt. Risk of Rain 2? Nah, I've thought about it, though. I hear it's a good game. I don't know enough about it to like, really get into it. I'd have to look into it first, for sure. But I've considered it, for sure. Wow, that guy is not happy with me. I don't think I can beat this guy from my angle. No, I could not. And there was someone behind me. Goodbye and teach me the game. I'm gonna have to pass on that one, Marty. I don't know you. No offense.
Objective Foxtrot 2 has been taken.
Player in parachute. That's fun. There's 2 people here still. There's one. Where's your friend? There they are. Oh, shit. Just pretend the helicopter isn't there and it can't hurt you, right? That's how I do things. Maybe I can run away in this Cybertruck. Come here, bitch! I'm godlike. The intentional head-on crash is too strong. This match has been a complete mess. Just an absolute mess. The most anti-breakaway game I've ever played on Breakaway. It's not just crossing an empty wasteland and getting killed by a vehicle. Not yet, anyway. The one guy tried to bail out right before he died. He like appeared right in front of me on the very last bullet. The guy who's gunning, I think. Just panicking. Dunk.
Look at this serious team, hey? Let's have fun.
That's the idea, but it's breakaway, so how likely is... Oh, no! Don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. Oh, you son of a bitch. Everything's fine. Everything is absolutely a-okay. Subnautica, sometime this week, probably on Friday. My, this whole people asking me to play YBA thing is going to, and then fixing Tuzgak 4 is gonna really throw off my planned schedule. Using an SMG at long range works really well, huh? Oh god. I'm so fucked. Yeah. D&D? No. No, I've never really tried to get into it. Nor do I know a whole lot about it. I think it could be interesting, but at the end of the day, I don't know. I don't know if that would really be my thing. I feel like in terms of D&D, just the amount of work that it takes to like set everything up and all that nonsense, I would never have time to be like a dungeon master or anything like that. That's for damn sure. And I don't know how much fun I would have being a player. So I don't know. I've thought about it before, but I can't see myself doing it. I feel like if I knew a bunch of people that were involved, then that would be the highest likelihood. But even then, bit of a rough sell, D&D. Warhammer, isn't that the same concept, just different setting? I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna piss off a lot of people by saying that. It's not even about the setting, Marty. It's more... The setting isn't what bothers me. It's more the time commitment and that kind of stuff. Here's some breakaway action. This is more what I expected. Running across an empty open field, doing nothing. Love myself some breakaway. Live for it sometimes.
Sector Echo just fell to the enemy.
Look, match. Thank you, Yark. Appreciate that. Hey, sorry you have to go through that blitz. I'm glad I can make your day a little bit better. Thank you for the Prime sub, Leland. There's a few strategy games on PC that are fun. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't realize that Warhammer had games. I guess that would make sense. I know it as as like a tabletop thing, but in terms of video games, I didn't know that any of that existed. That's the first time hearing of it.
Allied troops targeting Bravo 1.
Probably shouldn't have gotten off there, to be honest. Okay, hi. Lucky I heard that guy. I'm surprised I didn't see that guy in that topic. It drove a car right up to me, and I'm just clueless. It is a miracle that I killed that guy. Uh-oh. Somebody's shooting at me from the right? Yeah. Oh, they're not shooting at me, they're shooting at someone behind me. Oh god. I'm dead. Yep. that was a tight spot. This said Warhammer. No, not Attack on Titan. Warhammer 40K. It's a franchise, I guess. How would you describe that? It's like, God, I kind of know the premise, but how the fuck do you explain Warhammer 40K? I'm not even going to attempt that.
We have
Ooh, a
majority
jet.
control of the sector.
Yoink. Oh, it's a... Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. It's a red hind. Oh, what? Oh, no, are my controls... Okay, no, they're not. I thought my controls got inverted or something. I had a heart attack. Oh, no. Do they have somebody repairing that? I guess it's red. What did I expect? But even still, it's a problem. If every time I go to attack this, it has full health, I'm never going to kill it.
Sector Alpha has
Every time I go to attack this, it's going to have full health. I mean, for God's sakes, they're like practically ignoring me as if I'm a fly because they have somebody repairing the damn thing.
Are capturing Alpha 3.
I'm almost tempted to try to go into hover mode like an idiot. Because if I go into hover mode, I'll be able to kill it for sure, but if I fuck up, then I'm just gonna die. I've got it down to half HP. How much have I shot it? Good lord. Damn it, is it at full health again? You've got to be joking. No way. No fucking way is it at full HP again. I'm dead. I can't beat this. Game over. Oh, maybe if he's shit I can. Oh, he's gonna hit the ground? Oh, okay. I'm 99% sure that fucking helicopter's back to full health.
Support drop ready and waiting.
Can we get a nerf on the speed at which the Super Hind and the Condor get repaired by people inside of them, please? Because this shit gets ridiculous so fast. It's actually criminal how fast you can bring those things back to full HP. Just miss? Jesus, my rockets suck. Like, jet versus helicopter. You'd think this would have been over like 20 minutes ago. And yet we're still going. It's insanity.
Echo 1 under attack by hostiles.
We've got a Condor and myself going after this, and it won't die.
50% losses.
Oh, he hit a wall too. Still basically no damage taken.
Foxtrot 1 under enemy control.
Wonderful.
The enemy has just secured sector Foxtrot.
If this isn't fun and interactive gameplay, I don't know what else is.
Russians have control of most.
Oh, it killed itself. All right, well, that works. If I couldn't do the job, I guess it just had to do the job for me. Ran headlong into our Condor and killed itself. We take those. Here's another one that hopefully isn't red and doesn't have someone repairing it constantly. That would be
Don't be
nice.
sad. This is just how it works out sometimes.
Believe me, the MI-240 Super Hind makes me really sad. The fact that that still exists in the state it's in makes me quite sad. That doesn't, though. That makes me happy. I don't know why I thought there was somebody in that. Piles of homework and your PC's on fire? That's not good.
Just took sector Alpha.
Those new graphics cards, the 40 series that everyone's like boycotting and stuff, are coming out soon. I'm probably gonna get a 4090. Correction, I'm going to get scalped while trying to buy a 4090. And we all know it. Don't be sad, this is just how it works out sometimes in terms of that. I almost got him. Almost deleted Nightbird off the face of the planet. Successfully deleted Nightbird off the face of the planet. Yeah, you know, I'm holding out some hope that maybe, because the whole crypto thing seems to finally be dying down, that I'll be able to get a graphics card without, you know, scalpers taking all of them. But I find that hard to believe even still.
Most sectors now occupied by hostiles.
Like, that's my wishful thinking, but the reality is that's highly unlikely. Fucking scalpers, man. I hate them. Can I not see without my glasses? I can see to some extent. It's mostly for longer distances. So, like, if I took them off right now, I could probably play. It would just be kind of uncomfortable and probably not very fun. But I could do it.
We've engaged in objective
Like, I would say the best way I could describe it is I'm not so blind that if you took my glasses off and told me to drive a vehicle, like a car, that I would just be completely helpless. I'd be able to see enough to the point where I could recognize road signs and like stoplights and other cars on the road and stuff, but there's no shot I'd be able to read anything. So like I could use the blurry messes that are other vehicles and signs,
We control more sectors
and I'd be
of the
fine.
enemy, but this battle is far from over. This is great.
So my vision's pretty bad, but it's not like I'm not like legally blind or anything crazy like that. I also can't in a million years ever get contacts because my eyes are ultra sensitive. It's a real pain in the ass when I have to do anything that involves like putting stuff near my eye.
We have initiated an assault on Alpha 3.
Not fun. This guy's still not moving? Okay, I mean, that's fine. I'll take it. Oh, I'm dead. Ooh! Thank you, bad physics. That should have been, and I'm dead. Gonna play Titan Warfare? No. That game's, like, dead as a door now. Why would I be playing that? Okay. The last time I played Titan Warfare was probably the last time that there was a video that I made on it.
One of our objectives has been attacked.
Unfortunately, the, oh my god, don't hit me. Unfortunately, the devs ceased development because people stopped playing because Roblox players don't like good games. They only like bad games. Cough, cough, the front page, cough, cough. We all know it. Anyone with a brain knows it at least.
Is no longer secure.
Oh yeah, it's a long time because, like, there's
The control sector
There's not a whole lot of a reason to go back to play a game that doesn't have a whole lot of people playing it, that's not going to get updated anytime soon. You gotta understand that basically the only time that I play Roblox is to record for something. Other than that, I'm just not going to play, because why would I? Oh, I saw the guy's little red dot. I know where he's at. Like, if I'm going to go actively play something by myself, it's going to be this, or it's going to be Tarkov, or, like, it's not going to be Roblox. Thoughts on going into hover mode and trying to kill these guys and dying because of it? Just because I think it'd be funny?
Got forces along Sector 1.
God, it's really hard to aim. Okay, well, my teammate did all the work for me, I think.
Look
Oh,
at
never
the
mind, they're capping it
serious
again.
team, hey? Let's have fun.
It's like stupidly difficult to aim the thing while in hover mode. Why did they make hover mode so bad?
The enemy strategy is working. We must secure more sectors.
Okay, well, I killed that guy. Heh, got him before he could hack me. Get him out of here! Oh god. What is that? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's a jet. I'm fucked. I have no ideas on how to solve this problem. This is my best idea, and it's not a good one. Where'd he go? Surely he didn't, like, crash or something, right? What actually is someone's trying to TV missile me. What actually is going on? Oh, there he is. Why did the jet just like vanish off? Like, he had me dead to rights, and then he was just like, I think I'll just stop chasing you now. I mean, I'm cool with that. Don't get me wrong. If you just want to like let me get behind you and kill you, A-okay, but I don't get it. Ultra kill? I think you're the third person to ask me to play that, but I still don't know what it is. I don't know, get back in the car. I was gonna blow that up. I suppose I can still blow it up. If he wanted to use that to get somewhere, he's not gonna be able to anymore. It's really good. I still don't know what it is. Almost hit him with a rocket. My anti-air rocket's gonna do big damage to that tank. Not. Oh, you know what? I bet you think I can break the, I can break the landmines with this. That's actually so funny. Get your landmines out of here. I hit it. Do we know how much damage that does? I don't think it's very much. He's half health. Surely that kills him, right? It does no damage to splash damage. The guy had half health and he didn't die to a rocket. Money back. Oh, I got an assist. Can I beat a bear in a 1v1? Easy. No problem. I do that in my sleep. Can you really call yourself an epic gamer if you can't beat a bear in a 1v1? Come on. Don't be ridiculous. The answer is clear.
Just don't lose the objectives.
Boom. That is satisfying every single time. Yeah, exactly. I just predict all of the bear's movements before it did them and then kick the shit out of it. Oh, damn, I really thought I was gonna get him there. No such luck. My game's about to end. We gotta wrap this up. There we go. See ya. I got in the jet so I could bail myself out of having to play Breakaway. Worked pretty well. I almost had that guy. Come on, don't end yet. I'm gonna blow up the hind. Pretty please, pretty please, pretty please. No! It's on fire! Ah! Damn it. Spin rework better be good. I don't care if the spin rework's good. In fact, I hope the spin rework comes out and it's like completely non-functional just so I can laugh about it and not play it because I'm not going to. You guys should already know what's gonna happen. Spin rework's gonna come out. It's gonna be like, okay, kind of like the Pluck one. And they're gonna have their like EA Halloween event where they get a bunch of dipshits to cough up thousands of dollars to try to buy worthless skins. And I mean, that'll just be that. Like, everyone knows that's what's gonna happen. If you don't know that's what's gonna happen, boy oh boy, you must be new or have like the IQ of a, I don't know, a single-celled organism. And Uzu released add a patch today? Yeah, it fixed the Tusk Act 4 thing along with a few other things that I don't remember. I can't say for sure, but I can only assume that they released that because people were pretty fucking mad that they kept having to wait for something that Uzu could just press 3 buttons and fix. Oh, good. Hourglass and Breakaway back to back. Battlefield's really throwing me some bones today, huh? Yeah, maybe they'll learn their lesson. Oh, man, I crack myself up sometimes. I really do. No, they won't. You know how many stupid dipshits sent me DMs today? I had to turn them off. My DMs are off, by the way, in case you tried to DM me and you failed. But you know how many stupid dipshits, like, literally, I don't know, 5 minutes after it came out, were like, oh my god, Uzu's redeemed, he fixed Tusk Act 4. It's like, hey, motherfucker, it just still took him a month to fix something that takes less than 5 minutes to fix. And did you not forget, like, the past? Do you guys just block out what happened previously? Did you ignore the King Crimson Impale that was in the game for like 8 years? Did you ignore Anubis Pluck? Did you just ignore all of those things? Thank you, Sturzma. Appreciate the Prime sub. Thank you. It's like these people have, well, I guess they're single-celled organisms, but it's like they have one-track minds. They're just so obsessed with YBA. They see even a fraction of something and they're like, YBA! Your bizarre addiction. Whoever said that a while ago, you're my hero. That's my new favorite thing. I love that. That's you? I hope not. For all our sakes, I hope not. Gigantic squirrel? Well, if I'm gonna beat the shit out of a bear, I hope I can beat a giant-ass squirrel. If I'm already beating the bear, no problem. What's a squirrel? Now, if you'd asked me to catch an actual squirrel, then we'd run into some problems. That's something that's beyond my skill set. Play DMC? Maybe. A lot of the would you play questions can usually be answered with a maybe. I don't know. I say this a lot. I'll keep saying it. A lot of the reason that I don't play games on the channel specifically when it comes to single player stuff is I don't really know how I would edit those to be fun to watch. Rather than just being like a brainless playthrough that I put together in 5 minutes. I don't like making that. Doesn't feel good. I think I've phrased it poorly in the past. I've said that I don't like low effort content, which I think to some extent is true, but I think it's less about low effort and more so myself. Like I like to think that me being a part of some banger jams here. I'd like to think that me, oh nope, Oof. If that hit, that's a one shot on the Cybertruck. Anyways, no. So I'd like to think that me being a part of whatever medium I'm playing is the reason that like you wouldn't just go and watch a playthrough of a game, right? So like, let's say I know next to nothing about the Devil May Cry series. I don't know anything. If people asked me to play one of the games, I wouldn't even know where to start. But regardless of that, if I went to go play one of those games for my channel, I wouldn't know how to make it different from someone just uploading a playthrough of DMC with like nothing, right?
Enemy attacking Charlie 1.
Oh, my accuracy is so awful. There was one more, right? This guy with the sniper is really annoying. There was, in fact, one more, and now I'm dead. Yeah, I'm not gonna play Shitwoken. I've said many times that Shitwoken will not be played by me. Sorry, not sorry on that front. Oh, that's really, 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 really bad. That's about as bad as it can get. Why is that here right now?
American troops have secured an objective.
That's a big old nope for me, dog. Crossbow, man. I'm gonna fucking die. No! Ah, another guy came in, dude. I shouldn't have pushed crossbow guy. Like, no health, though. That was a terrible play. Just really, really bad. Where's the cat? Fuck if I know. Not here. This guy's gonna kill me, right? Oh, no, lucky spray. I'll take it. Every day of the week, I'll take it. So far, P90, I think I'm pretty close to finishing it. And it's okay. I can't see myself using it super often. Just because if I'm gonna use an SMG, it's probably gonna be the K30. But I think I like it more than the PBX and the MP9. And probably the PP29 as well.
The enemy holds the majority.
It's probably my second favorite so far.
Enemy forces have Charlie sector.
It helps that the familiar design and stuff is a bit nostalgic too. But the gun itself is pretty solid. I think the thing that holds it back, for me at least, isn't even the power of the gun, but more so the fact that it's a little bit harder to use, in a sense that the recoil and such is harder to manage. And what the hell happened there? And so it makes consistency... Oh, he was on the right-hand side prone. It makes consistency kind of rough. Like, I'd rather use a gun that's slightly less powerful, but has easy to manage recoil and spread and whatnot, than a gun that's really strong but very hard to manage. Because generally speaking, if it's really hard to make it work, then I'm gonna get into fights where I could win with the less damaging gun, but I lose because I'm bad and can't handle the recoil. Ahem, K30, ahem. Thank you. Daily dose of EU. Oh boy, here we go. Back in full force. That's okay. The EU servers can't be much worse than the game putting me on Breakaway and then Hourglass, one after another. Don't think it gets much worse than that. Oh shit. That's a nope for me. The drone? Alright, but who's launching the drone? Probably someone over here, right? Well, it's not that guy. Why is this drone just following me around right next to me? Like, drone, I see you, dude. I get it. I don't know if they just wanted me to shoot it down or what. I'm really at a loss. I'm not sure. It's like they actively wanted me to shoot it. They just hover it in front of my face. Like, yeah, there's a drone there. I see it. Oh, hi. He didn't see me.
Battle goes well. We've conquered more sectors than our enemy.
Oh my god. Oh, yep. Good old Dunker over there. Shooting grenade launchers at me. Nah, I can't fight that. No shot. I'm gonna go in here, I think. Yeah, I haven't streamed Roblox in, what, it's October now, right? So that's a year? I'm pretty sure someone said. That went well.
Hostile forces still strong.
I'm pretty sure it's been that long.
We're taking too many.
I can't see any circumstances where I would actively choose to stream Roblox. There's so many things I could play.
Advancing on Alpha 2.
Like bean battles.
Oh no. Get the beans out of here. This is a bean-free stream, alright? No beans allowed. Don't you start with that. We don't need more of that.
Our plan is effective. We'll hold
Is
more
this
sectors
explosive?
than our enemy.
is not your
No,
choice to make.
that is. It is my choice. This is a bean-free stream. Bean equals ban. That's just the way it has to be. I'm gonna blow these up so I don't accidentally kill myself.
This is
our
going surprisingly
helicopter.
well.
Yeah, nobody's here. It's kind of odd. Showed out of my way to play trash games on a cash grab platform. Yeah, exactly. The more chances I get to not do that, the better. Oh boy. I think there was a, oh, there's a guy down there. Oh, nope, 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 nope. I think there were other people up here, though, is the thing. Like, I thought, oh yeah, was there a guy just on the left there? Yeah. I have a bad angle. That was a terrible spot. Saw on the Q&A that you like Breath of the Wild. Do I think I'll do any streams on it? Maybe. More maybes for you. I've thought about in the past, I talked about this on a previous stream. I've thought about, I got a capture card for my Switch, but I haven't used it for anything yet, which is a real good use of my money, right? No, but I was thinking about doing like in the past I've done a 3-heart run for Breath of the Wild Master Mode. I was thinking about trying to do a challenge where it's like a permadeath-esque thing, where if I get killed, then I need to reset from like a certain checkpoint that's further back. So like a more soft-core version of permadeath. So it's not like I have to restart the whole game, but have it so that like maybe like I start at the recording session and I make a save, and then if I die at any point, then, or every time I die, I have to go back to where I initially started off. So I think that could be interesting, just because I've played the game to death at this point. So I think if I just did a standard 3-heart run, or if I did just like normal master mode or something and I just played through the game again, I'd probably have fun, but I don't know how good of a video that would make. So, and I also don't want it to be too ridiculous, because like, number one, I want to have fun, and number two, don't you fucking hit the button. Don't you do it. Okay. That guy should have gone down the elevator, but he chose not to, and I'm very grateful. Oh boy. But if it was too hard, if it was just like permadeath and when I die I have to reset completely, then I already know what would end up happening. I would farm for 3 fairies for like 10 minutes in just doing nothing in the middle of the plains. And then I would play until I ran out of those, and then either fast travel away or run away and farm more fairies. And it would be a cheese fest, and we don't need a cheese fest. That's not fun. A cheese fest is not fun, and it being too easy is not fun. So breaking a bit of a middle ground there I think could be fun, but like I said, that's just ideas I've had. I haven't actually done anything about that.
42 players disagree.
Yeah, honestly, sitting in the corner with an Avances, probably a pretty fun strategy. Not for me, though.
Well, I mean, sitting in the freaking hill with a tank.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
another one.
Yeah, you're right. Lat V4 Recon on a hill is probably the superior strategy. I can't believe I didn't think about that. Biggest flaw with Battlefield 4? The vehicles are way too fucking strong. It's just what it is. There's not it's not even that there's not enough counterplay to the vehicles. I think there's enough counterplay to the vehicles. I think the problem is the like strength of the weapons and stuff on it ends up being the issue. Like the helicopter, the attack helicopter can just, with the gunner, can just delete you in like 0.5 seconds and you have no chance. Absolutely zero. In this game, when you start getting shot at by a vehicle, you usually, if it's not like a tank that has heat rounds and one-shot kills you, like most of the explosive... Oh, this is not gonna go well. Most of the explosive cannons and stuff that shoot multiple shots and generally take less skill to use give you a sizable amount of time to try to run away or try to get to cover or something. Battlefield 4, someone shows up with the attack helicopter and you just uninstall the game. Why even bother? You're fucking dead. It's over. That's just the way it goes. And it's like that for a lot of vehicles. It's not just the attack helicopter. Like an LAV shows up and you see the LAV, it sees you, you're just dead. It's over. So I think the biggest problem is that it feels like if you're not in a vehicle in Battlefield 4, you're probably not having fun.
What is the reason why it's called Vehicle Field
Yeah,
4?
Vehicle Field 4, exactly. I think if there's anything 2042 did well, it's making it so that the counterplay versus vehicles and the strength of vehicles is toned down quite a bit. And it's not so bad that if you're good and using a vehicle that you can't do really well, but it's to a point where if two good players are going up against each other, or two good squads of players, and one are in a vehicle and one are not, it's still a relatively even fight, rather than I have to get another vehicle to beat this guy in a vehicle, otherwise it's a lost cause. Of course, the only exception to that being the stupid fucking Super Hind, and that's why I hate it so much. The Super Hind feels like a Battlefield 4 vehicle. That is fucked up. But other than that, I think everything's pretty well balanced. This old Stealth Heli and the Super Hind felt like Battlefield 4 vehicles. Just like unstoppable and way too strong.
Enemy now targeting Echo 3.
Oh my god, that's a teammate. I couldn't see his blue name, it was transparent against the background. He shot a grenade launcher at me. Through most of that because I like playing without a vehicle because it's satisfying. Well, here's the thing, Blitz, and I think the interesting thing a lot of people... The weird thing about Battlefield, and the thing that will always be weird to me about Battlefield, is that... So, at the end of the day, about 90% of players are not in a vehicle at any point in a match, right? Most vehicles, attack vehicles, can seat like 2 to 4 people maybe, right? So if there's like 3 vehicles, you've got 6 people on the team in a vehicle, and then the rest of the 20-something people are not in vehicles, right? And so the main issue when you have vehicles that are too strong is you have far too many people getting hurt by the strength of the vehicles versus how many people would not get hurt if vehicles were underpowered. So I think it's much better to have vehicles be underpowered than overpowered, because when they're underpowered, you only hurt 6 people on the team. If they're overpowered, you hurt 20-something. And in this case, 60-something. That's the issue. And the other main issue is that it's seemingly all the big content creators and anyone who's good at Battlefield is almost always going to be padding their KD with vehicles, myself included. The difference between I'd like to think at the very least, the difference between myself and a lot of these other quote-unquote good people is that, number one, I don't spend every single game sitting in a vehicle. And number two, I acknowledge that if the vehicles were underpowered, it wouldn't be a problem. Because there's a lot of people who like do well in Battlefield, but the only reason they do well is because they're carried by just having an objective advantage over everyone else. Like, if you want to do well in Battlefield, any Battlefield game, this one included, you can sit on the main menu, or sit on the spawn menu every single time you die. Literally every time. You can sit on the menu and wait for a vehicle to become available, and if you get in that, there's basically no way that you're not going to get at least 1 or 2 kills before you die. Because, like, you're just stronger than your average infantry. So if you only spawn in vehicles the whole game, you basically can't go negative. It's impossible. If you manage to go negative by sitting on the spawn screen waiting for vehicles every single time they're available and never spawning as an infantry, you should uninstall and find a different genre to play. Like, that's the only thing I think I could say. Don't leave me.
He's not gonna stop.
God damn it. Tuk. No, he stopped for that guy. You suck. Come back here. This guy's a real piece of shit.
Back to Walking
That guy's a
Field
real piece of
2042.
shit. God damn it, I hate this map. Project Star has 0 players? Yeesh. That kind of hurts to hear, not gonna lie.
Don't be sad.
It is
This
a bit
just how it
deserved
works
though.
out
Let's be
sometimes.
honest. That game is just not very good.
Don't be sad.
And they
this is
abandoned
just
it.
how it works out sometimes.
It's hard to believe that so many of those games that are just not good can get. Think about how many people have played those. Like, you could probably find the global place visits, right? On stuff like that. It's just like bad, objectively bad games that have had tons of players because people are desperate. That's crazy to me. Actually wild. I can't kill this guy. Why he's on a head glitch with my SMG? There's just no way. There we go. Fix that hole. He has cover, I don't think. Oh, spawn beacon. Nobody shoot this.
Head glitching is fun for all the family friendly.
This is, oh, here he comes. Hi. They removed the bug where when you spawned in, you appeared and then disappeared and then spawned back in. So it's harder to spawn kill the spawn beacons, but I mean, it's still pretty obvious. Especially when they're the one who placed it and it explodes. That might have been one of the worst spawn beacon placements I've ever seen. Very, very questionable. That's the same guy. It is, right? Not only is it the same guy, but he also placed another spawn beacon out in the open. Don't revive him. What do you think you're doing? I terminated him with a box. Let's go. I should have left the spawn beacon there, to be honest. It would have been funnier if I left the spawn beacon. I could have spawn killed him again.
The spawn beacon.
Can you complete the P90 if you have time to use the crossbow? I don't think I'm gonna do that. After I complete the P90, I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't really want to snipe, so I'm not gonna use the Gold Magnum, and I sure as hell am not using the M1911, so
You should use the M11.
I'll probably just use whatever. No, I'm not gonna use a fucking M1911. That thing's terrible. There's a line in the sand that has to be drawn, and the M1911 is too fucking far. It's the worst gun. Like, DICE has consistently managed to make worse and worse guns with every update. We started off with the M44, which was fucking horrible, and I was like, there's no way they're gonna make something worse than this. And then they added the crossbow, and I was like, ah, you gotta be kidding me. And then I was like, there's no way they can make something worse than this. And then they put the fucking M60 in the game. And at that point, I was like, okay, now we've really drawn the line. Like, there's no shot that they're gonna have the M60, a gun that's worse than it. Like, there's just no way. And then they added the M1911, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm tapping out. This is where, like, there's only so much trash guns I can take, and that's too far. That thing is so bad. I've hit my trash weapon limit. That was almost a big-ass choke. Uh-oh. M1911 only is never gonna happen, because that gun is ass. Listen, you saw how I was with the crossbow. You saw how I was with the M60. I'm not putting myself through that. I won't do it.
Totally fine. What do you mean?
No, it's not fine. It has no place in the game at all. Oh my god, there were 4 people in that
For
corner.
correction, it was great.
No, it's not great. It's anything but great. What I think DICE needs to fix for an actual good Battlefield? Well, I think we're in, I really, honest to God, think we're in pretty good shape right now. But, if there's anything that wow. That was something, right? If there was anything that I really would want them to fix, it's just some of the long-standing issues that, like, seem to have flown under the radar for a while and still seemingly aren't known about. Although, admittedly, some of them I haven't seen, whether it be because I'm actively avoiding the causes or maybe because they're patched, I don't know. But, like, I guess an example would be the SCAR grenade launcher, or any grenade launcher, if you have a grenade launcher equipped, and then you spawn in, sometimes it'll, like, soft lock you, and you won't be able to ADS, and your hit detection won't work. So, like, you can still shoot people, but it will do no damage. That's a real problem, and just makes you unable to use the SCAR if you get in and out of vehicles. There's a bug where when you're zooming in with vehicles, particularly tanks and AA, and I guess the EBLC Ram too, For some reason, when you zoom in and change between third person and first person and then zoom again, the whole screen just goes black and you can't see until you either go into third person or zoom and zoom out again. And it just makes, it's really jarring when you're like lining up a shot or something, you switch to third person, you're ready to shoot the guy and the screen goes black. Kind of an issue. All the problems I talked about with the M16 in that video that I made, if you've seen it, not very many people have, but on the off chance that you've seen my video talking about the M16, all of those problems are still in the game. So that's kind of annoying. The grip attachment straight up doesn't work, and the reload and stuff is just, it doesn't work the way it should, or it probably should at the very least. But I think a lot of the things are pretty minor. I don't think there's anything like major. I guess if there was anything major, it would be rework some of the maps that are still dog shit. Like this map, Hourglass, or this is Hourglass. Hourglass, Breakaway, Discarded, and I think that's it. I think they're reworking Orbital, and I don't know why, because in my opinion, that's one of the best maps in the whole game. So that doesn't really add up, but I mean, if they think they can make an already good map better, go for it. But yeah, I think maps were the biggest issue before, and they've started to actually get a handle on that. Now, it shouldn't have launched in the state that it was in by any rights, and it's pretty unforgivable that it was, but I still think the game is fun. Pew pew. There you go. Oh, well, I picked the Kai up and the game ended. Well, do I think I deserve the recognition I got? Do you mean like, do you think I deserve to be a 200,000 subscriber YouTuber? Fucking no. Maybe nowadays, but when I initially took off, absolutely not, no. The videos that made me popular are beyond awful. I just got lucky with the YouTube algorithm. And I've improved 20-fold since those first videos, both on my ability to talk to a camera and my ability to edit videos. So if I put out one of the videos to the level of standard that I make now back then I would have seen how it could have blown up, because I think I do a generally pretty alright job. But back then, no fucking shot. That was terrible. Yeah, you guys think I earned it. I don't. Go back. All right, real talk. Go back and watch if you want to know what I'm talking about. Go back and watch the like fall of YBA or whatever, or YBA's Fallen from Grace. Go back and watch that video, because that's the video that made me popular. And just like, look how bad it is. Just from like an objective standpoint, from my tone of voice to the quality of the video itself and the editing and everything. The only thing that video has going for it is that most of the things I talked about in the video were solid things to be upset about. That is it. The video itself is horrid. It's very bad. It's only shitty compared to what I do now, but it's still, no, it's not shitty compared to what I do now. It's shitty in general. Like, if you sent me that video, right, and it was not me, it was somebody else, and you sent me that video and you were like, hey man, watch this, I think it has a lot of good points to make, I would probably make it a minute 30 into the video and go, wow, this is boring, and click off. That's what would have happened.
Singapore is key to the flow of cargo around the world, but we confirmed that Russian troops are moving into the port. They entrench.
My past self came to the present. Would I team up with? I would not get along with myself. I don't think.
We'll update you once you're on the ground.
I accidentally picked up the Wildcat.
Ooh, EBLC. Oh, EBAA Wildcat. Now we're gaming. I don't think I'd get along with myself. One of the things that I always think about when it comes to games is not that I wouldn't get along with myself, but more that I would absolutely despise playing against myself. If you could like make an AI that replicates exactly how I play and put it against me, I would lose my mind. I think I play like a real piece of shit. I play like the kind of person that I despise to fight. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. Look at the cat. She bumped my camera and made it go the wrong way. Oh, you're a good cat. Oh, you're a good cat. Yeah, you bumped my monitor. I see. I see. This Wildcat's gonna bring home the bacon. So many kills, guaranteed.
Not die as soon as I freaking shoot.
No. This is gonna work great. This look, helicopter gonna die in 5 seconds. No problem. Helicopter killing machine. That's what the EB. Why are there so many people standing on the Wildcat? Holy shit!
Bandwagon.
It's a lot of people. They're ready to game. We've got the most effective transport in the game right here.
Let's go, we got the squad with us.
Yeah, I told you it can't not work. Oh, I didn't think about that, EU. I should have heeded the warning from last time when it came to the oh Jesus Christ. The Shturman thing. The cat shows up on stream and everything goes wrong. It's just you don't be sad, it's just the way it works out sometimes. Why wouldn't you get hyped by the cat? The kitty's adorable, right, Meow Meow? She's completely ignoring me. It's like, she's so dumb. I mean, I've said this before, she's brain dead. But, no, this is gonna work great. I don't want to get out. This is genius.
This is just how it works out sometimes.
But she'll like constantly come up here, right? She'll jump up, and I'll pick her up, and I'll be like, hey, look, it's the cat. And then she'll be like, fuck off, and then she'll run away, and then she'll come back, and she'll jump up again. She just doesn't learn at any point. She's not capable of any meaningful thought. Which, I mean, she's a cat, sure, but like, I've met cats that are a lot smarter than mine, that's for damn sure. She's, sometimes I think that she's a single-celled organism. Maybe she shares the collective hive mind brain cell that YBA fans do. I think I've cracked the code. If she's plotting to take over the human race and she succeeds, we've got a real problem, let me tell you. I'm gonna abandon the EBAA Wildcat.
Got to start securing sectors. Enemy has majority control.
You heeded my advice.
What, now you're gonna drive up when I get out? I see how it is. Those aren't landmines right now. Mines are spooky. I think I saw a guy over there. I did. Didn't get him though. Unfortunate. Parent neighbor, one of the dogs, said no. Someone sure she called the sheriff for it. That's messed up. Who does that?
What the hell was that?
It was something, right? Oh, ow. Yeah, I mean, if people send stuff and I don't see it, then they send it again. I think it makes sense. So when people start spamming stuff, that it gets out of hand. Or when I'm actively ignoring it because it's something like really fucking stupid. We've had plenty of that. Plenty of that, plenty of times. It's like someone's like, can you replace my water heater or something? Like completely nonsensical, and then I don't respond to it because how the fuck do you respond to someone saying, can you replace my water heater? And then they ask it again and again and again and again, and it's like, my guy, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Stop asking me about replacing your water heater. Oh, I'm dead. K30. You guys know what I'm talking about. You've been here. Some of you do. It makes no sense. This whole flag is almost just a nightmare. I hate being here. I don't know why I came up here. The problem with this map, I don't even know if this map needs a rework. I kind of feel like it should get one, but I also don't necessarily, like, I feel like there's definitely much higher priorities. But in terms of this map, I think one of the biggest issues is that it's almost too... The map design is bad, but it's not,
they
like...
jumped off the behind, get it.
So what? Oh, where? Oh, it's gonna fucking explode. Yep, there it goes. I tried. But no, the problem ends up being that... Oh. Please don't run out of ammo. Oh my god. Problem ends up being that pretty much every single player on the map ends up over here. On this area. And that's not great in terms of the fact that there's a whole rest of the map that people could be playing in, but they're not. So like if we look on the map right now, everyone's fighting here and no one's using any of the other parts of the map. What they might as well do straight up is just remove this whole bottom section, because no one actually plays here ever. There's like a few teammates down here and probably like maybe 5 or 6 enemies, but these areas of the map just rarely ever see any play. It's always people cap these two, people cap these two, and then they fight over here. The whole team just fights over these 2 flags, but both teams. And it's just like, why even bother having the rest of the parts of the map if no one's ever gonna go there? It's like nobody, I mean, they probably didn't, but it's as if nobody play tested this to see what would actually happen when players are given the option between going to a flag where a bunch of people are probably gonna be at and it's in the middle of the map, or going to a place where absolutely nobody is, like 0 players. There's just nobody there. It's like, sure, you might help your team win the match, but there's nothing going on over there, so it's going to be exceedingly boring, so why even bother? Alright, it just doesn't make any sense. It's very odd map design-wise. So I wouldn't even say, like, the map doesn't even need... It's not like some of the other maps where it desperately needs cover, or, like, it's just too big. The design of the map itself is bad. But I also think it would be fine if they just left it the way it was. Like, it's not the end of the world. It's not an hourglass or a breakaway by any stretch of the imagination. I'd say this map and Discarded share a lot of the same problems, and they're also, like, they're not great maps, but they're also not unplayable. I would akin those two maps more so to some of the bad maps in Battlefield 4 that I didn't like. In that, like, they don't make the game unplayable when they come up, but it's just kind of like, oh, I don't really want to play here. Like, if I see rogue transmission show up when I'm playing Battlefield 4, I'm just like, ah, fuck me, I don't want to play here. But it's not going to make me leave the server and try to find another one. It's just kind of like, well, god damn it, I didn't want this. Same kind of deal here. I see Manifest show up and I'm not going to cancel the search, but I'm also going to be like, man, I wish I could be playing somewhere else. You reckon this guy's still down here? He is. Hello. That guy had a bad day. Like Mario jumped over his head. Where's the cat? She's gone. What do you mean? What do you want me to do? She ran away. I'm not going to go chase after the cat. Oh, this guy's probably gonna kill me. Oh my god, I brought him down to 6. Help. Odds of this guy saving me? Oh, that guy's not gonna save me either. 2 meters away and he was like, I'm gonna go up the rappel. Fuck you. I see how it is. Yeah, that chat's kind of a mess right now. It's all about a cat cam that's never gonna happen because I'm not gonna follow my cat around. Maybe I should attach a GoPro to the cat.
By any measure, we're at half strength.
What do you think? One of those like mini cameras? Then the cat can like run around and dox my whole family and where I live and all that kind of stuff.
Take the ammunition.
Nothing smarter than an unregulated live webcam attached to my cat. It's genius. What could possibly go wrong? Doc's cat. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That is a lot of words. Oh, here we go. We're going with the whole "who's your daddy" thing again, huh? Oh, it's not that. Random stand rampage, but on Battlefield, put all the guns on a wheel in order to get stuck with for like every 5 lives. I think that could be fun. I've actually thought about doing that before Overlord. No joke. I wanted to make it. The only problem with that was I thought it would be kind of lame if it was just the random weapons, and I wanted to randomize the weapons and the attachments on the weapons. And maybe do it every spawn rather than every game, because Battlefield games can go on for a long time. So like random weapons and attachments every time I spawn, but then when I thought about that, I was like, man, it's gonna take forever to set up the attachments on every single time, and how the fuck am I gonna get a wheel that has all the attachments for each individual gun? It just seemed like a lot of setup, and so I got stuck between, I kind of want to do this, but I don't want to cop out by just doing weapons, and I want to have the attachments, but then that seems like a lot of setup work that I don't know how I'd do. So I've thought about it. And then, of course, there's the issue of nobody watches videos on Battlefield. That certainly didn't ignite any sort of positive change towards getting it done, that's for sure. But I have thought about that before. It's not the first time that it's been... I don't think that's the first time it's been brought up, but I've definitely thought of that. I spend most of my time thinking of video ideas, especially in terms of series that I already have, adapting to other stuff. What's the cat's name? Lena. You'll never catch me calling her that, though, because, I don't know, she's just a cute kitty. She has many nicknames. Not often that I use her actual given name. It's not like she understands her name anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I could guarantee you the cat doesn't know her name. She's too dumb for that.
You'll be okay.
Much too dumb for that. You know, I've always kind of wondered, I feel like they should do something to Angel. Maybe not, because the ammo box refills all your ammo. But Angel, recently I was thinking about it in terms of balance, and especially once they changed the specialists so that you can't like run rocket launchers with Angel anymore. That seems to be the only reason to run him. Like right now, if you're gonna run Angel, it's because you're running an FX rocket or recoilless, and other than that, you're probably just not gonna play him. Because you could pick between Angel, who has unlimited ammo and has a health, and you can equip a health box or a med pen, or you could run Falk, who has unlimited health and can run an ammo box. But the issue with running Angel with the medic box versus Falk with the ammo box is Angel's ammo things, like you don't run out of ammo as often as you run out of health. And so you have to constantly heal yourself. If you're playing as Falk, you have an endless stream of heals. You always have a medical syringe ready. Whereas if you're running Angel and you need to heal and you don't have your medic box available, then you just can't use it. Like, you can't heal yourself. So like, if you run Falk, you have unlimited ammo and unlimited heals all the time, pretty much. And if you run Angel, you have unlimited ammo and unlimited heals some of the time. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And like I said, once they remove the rocket launchers and stuff, the only real gadgets you're going to be using as a support are going to be the medic box and the ammo box. So Angel's just going to be worthless. Oh, and I suppose also you don't revive people to full health. So more negatives there. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. This is a terrible spot. Get me down from here. Oh God, what have I done? I'm so dead. Yeah, that was a mess. time I die, you get to change if you got a kill. What? I'm sorry, I missed the preemptive or the preamble, I suppose, to that. Not entirely sure what you're referring to.
Do not get swept up in it. Parachute won't survive.
I was too busy talking about how Angel sucks. Oh, it's funny because a lot of people still play Angel even though he's just not very good. It's kind of weird. I'm coming to help you. Talking about gun game? How the hell would I do that? I mean, I have thought about one where I kill people and I pick up the gun that I've killed them with. People have done that in other games, so it's not exactly an original idea, but... That's a robot dog. Bark, bark. Anytime I see the robot dogs in this game, I just get the chain chomp sound from Mario 64 play in my head. Like, bark, bark. I don't know why. It just immediately comes to mind. Because like the chain chomp is not a robot dog. And that it, oh, fucking chat scrolled. I was about to read your message, overlord. Spawn with a knife and like each 5 kills you swap to pistols, then shotguns, then like SMGs. That sounds like it would be something, right? Dark Commander, I was talking just a little bit, I guess it's probably been a hot minute now, about ideas for playing Zelda, but I'm not gonna do that right now, at the very least. When I'm playing games on stream, if you ask me to go play something else, the answer will, every single time, 100% of the time, be no. Because if I'm actively playing something on stream, it's because I probably want to do that, and that's just the plan I have for the day. So I'm not gonna switch that up for no real reason. Okay. You know, I'm just realizing that we've been on EU servers the whole time, and I haven't even noticed. I guess I'm used to it by now. But I couldn't do Shturman today. It's honestly, it's weird. I think I'm in like a mental state where I probably would have been good to go attempt the Shturman thing. Like I'm doing well today. I'm feeling good. I was pretty ready to get on stream and play and, you know, try to make it entertaining. Because sometimes I'm just, especially after the weekend, it's nice because I have a break. I don't work on weekends, obviously, and so when I come back, I'm usually more rested and I'm just ready to go. And then once it gets towards the end of the week, I kind of, I don't know, get a more irritable in a sense. But I was ready to go today, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, do I do Shturman? Do I do this? And I thought, and my consensus was, I'm feeling good today. The last thing I want to do is go make the rest of my midday miserable by going and fucking throwing all of my enjoyment down the dumpster to go try to kill this stupid motherfucker with a shitty gun. I could just, you know what? You know what? I don't think so. Oh god, no. No, tornado, please, I want to get down there. Tornado, please. No, I don't want to be over here. Bring me back. Yeah, bring me back there. I want to go this way. No. No. Work with me here. Why is the natural disaster not working with me? There we go. Much better. How hard was that? He saw me the entire time. Well, that went well. Why was that guy looking up there? Who does that? That guy, I guess. It's not like he could have heard me through the tornado making loud as shit wind noises the whole time.
Sector Echo has been taken by us.
Just an unlucky pull of someone happening to look up right at where I was. And of course he had the advances because that's the only gun in the game. Why would anyone have anything else?
Bravo was undersold by Allied forces. Taking a heavy beat. Our reserves are almost depleted.
There's still 3 people here? I didn't check how many people were here when I first got here, but I've killed 2 and there's still 3 left. Someone went behind there. We went prone. Oh, you revived his teammate, probably. That's why he went prone. The fact that they took this is going to be a problem, because now they're going to be just spawned back here. There you go, buddy. What do I think of Stone Ocean so far? I like it. I think it's been good. I think some people... What the... Can we stop, please? Some people were upset about... Oh, come on, man. Really? Some people were upset about fucking, like, the batch release and stuff, and I don't know. People said Stone Ocean was bad, like, in general, but I think it's good. I like it. I've said in the past, I don't know if you've heard me talk, oh, probably not. I don't think I've seen you around too often, Blitz, before today, but I said in the past a few times that I thought things felt rushed, and that was the one gripe I had with it, but for some unknown reason, it was hardwired into my brain that the like whole Stone Ocean Part 5 thing was gonna be 2 seasons, and that was it. Obviously, that's not true. But I thought it was, and so after the first season concluded, that was my takeaway. I was like, knowing what I know generally speaking about Stone Ocean, how the flying fuck are they gonna conclude like all of the story arcs in the part in another 12 episodes or whatever? Like, I just didn't see, like, at that point we hadn't even really left the prison yet, so I was like what the fuck is going on here? And I was really lost, and then of course obviously I was dead wrong, and it was probably just because I didn't do my research. And after I realized that I was dead wrong, I enjoyed it a whole lot more. But I spent a lot of season 2 speculating on how they were gonna wrap things up in the amount of episodes that are left, which kind of killed a decent chunk of it. And it wasn't until I got about halfway through that I was like, yeah, there's no way that this is going to conclude here. It just can't. There's just no shot.
You are overwhelmed. We must take our losses and retreat.
As for the release window, I really don't care. I've never been a part of the like whole JoJo Friday thing or any of the hype or all that crap. And honestly, most of the time when it comes to releases for anime, which I barely ever watch anyway, I almost never watch things as they air because I don't like the idea of getting to the end of something and then having to wait. And it's not like I binge things either. I take my time with it. I just don't like the idea of catching up and then having to wait. So if I'm really looking forward to watch something which basically just doesn't happen, I'll wait until it's pretty much over or completely over before I watch it. Dark Commander, there are vibes sometimes, and then an unwatchable exercise in frustration other times. And all that comes down to what I decide to do with my day. Really. Or what I've done with my day previously a lot of the time. Cough, cough, Friday's Shturman stream, cough, cough. What a nightmare. That was horrible. You staring at me? Why would you ever think it's 5:40? You don't get fed yet, dummy. No, it's not how it works. Sorry. Can't do it. No, I'm not sorry, actually. Yeah, if this was fighting Shturman with a Taz, it would probably be pretty miserable. Probably be pretty bad. You know, the only reason that's still going is because, and I haven't just quit, is because I want to make a video out of it when it's all said and done. And also a bit of stubborn. Oh god, I'm losing it. Shturman's all over my thoughts. He's making me stubborn. A bit of stubbornness on my part, obviously. I still can't believe, I'm so broken on that. I don't get it. What did I do differently the first 2 days that I stopped doing that made it so that I failed so miserably the next few? I really don't get it.
The surrounding area. The Russians wrongly alleged that
Like, I have no idea what I've done differently.
forces on the Canadian soil to secure it. Not on my watch. Let's send Ivan home.
Cat meows for like 2 hours. Oh, you know what? You got a funny story. Seven. I don't know how to pronounce that. Funny story from the other day. My brother was here. I still live with my parents. He's moved out. And he was here the other day for my grandfather's birthday, and he was telling me a story about how his cat, like, suddenly wasn't that obsessed with food, and, you know, it was seeming like she was getting pretty fat, and he was like, well, that's weird. I haven't been feeding the cat that much. Why is the cat fat? This doesn't make sense. So he, like, waited until he, like, heard the cat like muffling around, and it turns out the cat was would go into the kitchen and jump all the way up onto like the top shelf, like way higher than you would ever expect. Like, anytime you see a cat jump, you never expect to be able to see, or you never expect how high they can actually jump. It's crazy. And so she was like, jump. Well, that's an enemy. What the fuck? The cat was like a fucking marathon long jumper, jumping all the way up onto the top shelf, and was just eating a wholly unopened, like, she clawed a hole into a completely unopened bag of food and would just like eat it constantly. And so obviously he moved it somewhere else so the cat couldn't get it. And then she just like cried non-stop afterwards because she didn't have her unlimited food source. Meow, meow, meow. It's so funny. My brother's cat is a riot. She was probably abandoned. We caught her, I think I've told this story before. We caught my brother's cat when we were trying to catch my cat when she got out of the house in the middle of winter. And based on her mannerisms and how she acts, she's like the most docile cat on the planet. Like, she wouldn't attack you attack anyone in a million years, and she's afraid of everything. She's wonderful. And not like my cat. My cat's a kind of a bitch. She'll just attack you because you're not me. She hates everyone who's not me. But anyways, so yeah, his cat's like that. But I'm pretty sure because as a side effect of being outside, because when we got her, she was really, really young and also really, really skinny, and probably only had, it was winter in New Jersey here, which can get pretty cold. So she probably didn't have a whole lot of time left, and if we hadn't caught her by accident, she definitely wouldn't have made it. So I think as a result of that and like not getting food super often, it's like hardwired into her mind that food is the #1 greatest thing on the entire planet. And her entire life revolves around, like, sure, it's funny, like, of course your life revolves around food in general, so you're alive, but she is like so obsessive about food, it's bonkers. Like, comparing my cat kind of harassing me to get food after or before she's supposed to get fed. My brother's cat will harass him for food, get fed, and then 2 hours harass him for food again. And it's like, she's not gonna get food, but she tries. My cat, after she gets fed, she vanishes. She's gone. When I feed my cat, she's like, okay, I don't need you. Oh. I have phased out of reality. Look, it's me. I'm not actually here. I've developed newfound Wi-Fi connecting technologies, and I'm driving the vehicle with my mind. That's an impressive feat. Oh, come on. But yeah, no, my cat, once I've fed her, my usefulness has expired, and she just vanishes. She'll like go to nap or something, and she'll be like, yep, fuck off, I don't need you anymore. Before and after she gets food, she just kind of disappears. The only time that my cat is really like, I don't know, with me is very randomly when she wants to get pet for no particular reason, and we'll just be like, pet me, pet me, pet me, pet me, pet me, while I'm in the middle of doing something usually. It's always when I'm in the middle of doing something. She loves to randomly show up when I'm recording. It always seems to be when I'm recording. Be like, pet me, pet me, pet me. And when I go to bed and it's really late and she wants to stop me from going to sleep because that's convenient. And when it's early in the morning, she wakes me up for absolutely no reason, like 2 or 3 hours before she's supposed to actually get fed. She's just kind of a pain in the ass, aren't you? You're a pain in the ass, huh? She's been down to my right staring at me the whole time, listening to me badmouth her.
Our resources and troop strength are down. Good luck, squad leader.
Tear in your eyes when her, yeah, I mean, I don't know. The recent thing that she's been doing that's really obnoxious is that she'll like, it used to be that sometimes she'd be annoying, oh, wow, that was embarrassing. Sometimes she'd be annoying in the morning where she'd just show up and kind of be a pain in the ass and step on me. But then I had a way around it where I would just kind of like hide myself under my blankets and then she'd be like, oh, okay, whatever, and leave. But I guess she's gotten around that. Or she's learned that when I go under my blankets, I don't actually vanish from existence. Maybe she does have more than one brain cell. She's grown an extra one. But yeah, instead of that, now she'll like paw at my head when I go under my blankets to make goddamn sure that I can't go to sleep. So then I have to basically just chuck her off my bed because like otherwise I'm never gonna be able to get to sleep, or I'm never gonna be able to like get back to sleep if she's woken me up. So that's been kind of annoying. She'll just be like, pop, 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 pop at my head. It's just like, please leave me alone, for the love of God. It's like 8 in the morning. I can't be dealing with this right now. Please leave me alone. I'm still getting shot. Why does everyone want to shoot me? What did I do to these people? Why are they so desperate for just killing me? I pissed someone off. That guy had like, I guess I'm priority number 1. I'm not even doing that good. Why does everyone want to kill me? The TV up there, I don't want anything to do with that. You can keep your TTV away from me, thank you very much. Get a pit bull? Nah, I'm not even really a dog person, to be honest. I mean, we have a dog now, and I get along with the dog, but Cat doesn't get along with the dog. I'm definitely the dog's least favorite person, that's for sure. I think the dog's favorite person is my brother, and he doesn't even live here. The dog goes ballistic whenever Chris is around. Oh boy, I fucked up. Ooh, I got lucky there. Ow. That's a fucking Jeep. Somebody parked a Jeep down here. Yeah, the dog doesn't like me because I don't like give the dog the time of day a lot of the time. Dog would be like, give me attention, and I'll be like, hi doggo, and then just walk away. Just like, what? I think she's also afraid of me to some extent. She likes to hide behind one of our couches, and she has a tendency of doing that whenever I walk down the stairs. I wonder if I'm gonna be able to take this. Kind of doubt it. Who wins, me or a cat in the 1v1? Absolutely me, every day of the week. The cat has no chance. The cat thinks that she has a chance. She doesn't. Spoiler. I like unintentionally beat my cat in 1v1s, so if I could do it unintentionally, I think I could do it on purpose. There's another guy up there, yeah. Just this morning, when I was recording for the video that'll probably go up on Wednesday. I got a drink and I went to go put my drink down, and like I put my big ass water bottle in the same spot every single time. Like it never moves, but the cat is too stupid to figure that out. So she's just sitting right where I put my water bottle down. So I go to put my water bottle down and I just like smack her on the top of the head. And she's like, "Meow," and runs away. And I'm like, what the fuck did you expect? Why did you sit there? I always put it there. Like, I shouldn't have to look for cat clearance. Pay attention. You know, she's so much of a pain in the ass, and yet anytime I leave, she goes nuts. Like, just something as simple as walking down the stairs, she can't handle. If I walk down the stairs, she goes to the top of the stairs and just starts meowing nonstop. Meow, 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 come back, meow. I think I'm dog deterrent. I think that's why. Because when the dog tries to come up to my room, I chase her away. That's my only guess. You reckon there's still people up there? I'm gonna go check.
Just a minute.
Got any funny childhood stories? No, I don't. I wish I did. My memory is really, really, really bad. I've mentioned it many times, and I'm sure I'll mention it many times again. But because of my memory being really bad, I can't even remember a lot of my childhood. Like, I don't remember trips that my family's been on and stuff, and we've gone to a bunch of places in the past, in different areas of the country, and I don't remember any of it. Sometimes I have like a weird memory in terms of sometimes like I'll just remember some really weird, obscure thing that serves no real practical value, but in terms of remembering specific events, I usually can't. I forget what the last thing was. There was some like really stupid thing. I think it was a gun name in a Call of Duty game. I'm pretty sure. I think there was like, oh my, best spawn on the planet. I think there was, God, I can't even remember what the instance was, but I remember the general gist of it. So for some reason, I think it was when we were talking about Modern Warfare 2. I think I was talking to my brother about it. And we were talking about weapons, and it was like some weird gun from like Black Ops 3 or something, where I immediately knew the gun off the top of my head, and it's like, why the fuck do I know the name of this worthless weapon that I'll never see or use ever again in a bad Call of Duty game? This made-up gun. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It's so nonsensical. Scary stories? I had one the other day. I might have told it, actually. I wouldn't exactly refer to it as super scary, but it was off-putting for sure. It was a few months ago, and so I'm usually the last one to go to sleep in my house. Probably not that hugely surprising. I'm the only person that has a very flexible schedule in terms of when I can do things. Doesn't mean that I like to make my schedule flexible, but it technically is because of the nature of what I do. But regardless, because I go to bed last, usually most of the lights and stuff are off at my house. And so it was about 2 or 3 a.m. and I was getting up to go to the bathroom, and I was gonna go to the bathroom, take a shower, brush my teeth, go to bed. Simple stuff. And I got up to go to the bathroom. I walked out into the hallway. It was just completely dark. I got about halfway down my hallway, and I'm about halfway down the hallway, and all of a sudden, a light starts flickering on and off. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? That's odd. So I'm kind of creeped out. I'm just kind of standing there. I'm wondering what I should do, because, like, I'm not a horror game guy. I'm not a horror anything guy. So this shit's like, I'm weighing my options, and I'm like, do I just walk back to my room, say fuck it, and just go to bed without doing anything, and like I'll do all this shit in the morning when it's not pitch black with a flickering light? Eventually, I'm like, no, I gotta like actually keep myself in some form of cleanliness. I know Eclipse takes showers, shocking, but so I'm like, okay, I gotta get over here. So I walk over to the bathroom. The light is flickering, and I'm like, okay, I'll turn on the other light, because there's multiple lights in the upstairs bathroom. So I turned on a different light, made me feel a little bit better, and I was like, okay. So I shut off the initial light that was flickering. I'm like, it's fine. So I do all my stuff, take my shower, I'm ready to go, and so I'm about ready to go. And honestly, complete darkness doesn't really scare me that much, especially in my house, just because I generally know where I'm going, because I've lived here my whole life. So usually if the lights are off in the hallway after I finish with my shower, then I'll just shut off the lights from the bathroom. Don't bother turning on the lights in the hallway because I'll just have to turn them on and turn them off again. So I shut off the lights in the hallway and I'm like, okay. Or I shut off the lights in the bathroom. I'd already shut off the light in, I've already shut off the light that was flickering, so I'm like, no big whoop. So I shut off the other lights, I walk out into the hallway. About halfway down the hallway, what do you think fucking starts happening? The shit starts flickering again. And I'm like, at this point, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Something is fucked up here. So I'm like, I gotta get to the bottom of this. I can't just leave this magical light that just suddenly starts flickering, even though I'm like 90% sure it turned off. So I'm like, maybe I turned back on the light switch after I turned off the other lights, and that's why it's flickering. And I'm not about to have this fucking flickering light constantly being an issue. So I walk back into the bathroom, and I check, and the light switch is still off. And the fucking shit is still off, and it's still flickering. So I'm like, okay, well maybe this is the wrong, like maybe it's reversed. So I click the light switch, I turn it on, it keeps flickering, it doesn't stop. And to this day, since then, the light bulb's been replaced, obviously, and it stopped being an issue. But to this day, I have no idea how the power grid worked out to the point where when the light switch was on or off, the light still flickered. And that shit creeped me out to no end. I was not okay with that. I didn't like it. Like, it doesn't, like, logically, that makes no sense. How would that work? There's no power going to the light. Why is the light flickering on and off? And it wasn't like it was for a little bit. It was, like, constant. I don't get it. I thought it considered VR? Not currently. I have an odd take on VR. I guess it's not odd. I guess it's kind of normal, actually. I have a normal take on VR. That's exciting, right? That gets all the people excited. You ready for my normal take? I think that VR will never make it. That's my opinion. I don't think that VR will ever be what people want VR to be. And I think that sucks. I don't think that's a good thing. I'm not happy about that, but that's the way based on everything I've seen over the years and how the technology has progressed. I just don't think VR is ever going to be able to get to the point that like mainstream games and stuff have. And because of that, I don't really have that much interest in dabbling with it. I feel like in terms of everything VR has managed to accomplish, it's definitely impressive, and I think there's a lot of games that benefit from VR, but when it comes to VR becoming a real mainstream thing, I don't think it will ever really get there. The closest we've really gotten is stuff like the Quest, where it like became affordable so that like normal people could actually use VR. But even then, like, we're not seeing the big surge of VR games or people being really... It's just not that huge of a thing, and I don't think it ever will be, because, like, the limitations of the real world, I suppose, is a big thing. So in terms of whether or not I would do VR, I can't really see myself doing it, but if people really wanted to see it, I could probably justify the purchase alone on... If, like, the whole purpose of me buying VR is for YouTube, I could write it off on my taxes. So, like, I could do that. It could do things that way, but I don't know. I just don't really show that much interest, and I don't think it's ever really gonna get there. If it got VR, it would probably be for a few specific things, like Boneworks and Half-Life Alyx stick out in my mind. Well, that's the thing. It might not. It's like it's never going to get to the point of like things like Sword Art Online and all that and that fantasy stuff. But even still, like the fact that it can never get there isn't even the issue. It's more so that just like what VR is really not. Like, it's an interesting medium, but it doesn't seem to have the ability. Like, no one's really made a VR game that captures people for long periods of time, it feels. I don't know. Maybe I'm dead wrong on that, but that's what I've seen. Like, we don't see VR franchises or anything of that caliber. And at the end of the day, VR is just kind of jank. I think that the jank is definitely a big problem, and no matter how much development and stuff, like, if the video game kings themselves, Valve, can't, like, still can't totally make VR the greatest thing ever via Half-Life Alyx, then I don't really think anybody can. Maybe I'm just cynical in that regard, but I don't know. So many things I feel like should matter a lot in that kind of medium, but can't. Things like weight to objects and the inability to phase through things. Like you shouldn't be able to walk directly through a wall, but you can. But then if you can't, then it's you get the idea. Then you get like the disconnect, and you get motion sick, and it seems like such a headache. Literally and figuratively in terms of headaches. I've never done VR, so I don't know if I would get motion sick or not. Where the hell are these people spawning from? Isn't this our spawn? It is! Why are they back here? Oh god. Don't peek me. Don't peek me. Please don't peek me. You motherfucking piece of shit. I can't believe not only did he peek me, but he lost. Ah! Why does everyone want me dead? What is it with this game? Like, this match in particular that has really just rubbed everyone in the match the wrong way in terms of me getting along. They just, like, hate me. No, I see your spawn beacon. Get it out of here. I don't have the patience to spawn camp that guy. I'm done with his shit. Fucking TTV man. You need like a full body experience for people to really get into it. Yeah, I mean, there's some really cool things I've seen. I'm trying to memory serving me well once again, as usual. There was like something where it was like a warehouse almost that was cleared out, and so or it wasn't like, oh, how do I explain it? Like, it was almost like a laser tag-esque thing, but with VR. So, like, there are physical barriers in the real world that you can also see in-game, but the actual mechanics of the game are in VR or something. I forget. I think it's been a long time since I've seen that, and I'm only vaguely recollecting it. But, like, that kind of thing is in my opinion, the sort of thing that VR is almost made for, but it's also something that you just can't feasibly be or make, what's the word, on like massive scale, because like you can't do that in your living room. Like you can't exactly make a VR battle arena in your living room or anything. So yeah, I don't know. I think VR is cool. I wish it was less jank, I guess is what I would go with. I think a virtual reality with laser tag with virtual barriers. No, it's more so, God, I wish I could remember where I saw this. It's like the barriers aren't virtual. The barriers are actually there. So imagine it's a warehouse, right? With a physical actual map, right? So it's a physical actual map that was created in the warehouse. So like the barriers and stuff are there. You can touch them. But when you put on the VR headset, you're in a game-esque world, and the physical barriers line up with the things that you're actually... I don't even know really how to explain this. And so, like, there's actual... I'm so bad at explaining things. Maybe you understand, maybe you don't. I'm trying my best and failing. No, I don't want to play Master of Arms Conquest, thank you. Yeah, it's an actual place, but the game is played virtually. That's pretty much it. So, like, for example, you could throw a grenade. Let's say, I don't know if this is true. This is just, I'm pulling this out my ass, but you could throw a grenade. The grenade is virtual. The grenade has physics and can bounce off the real walls that you see as virtual, and then kill the person who's on the other side of the actual wall, and they would also see the grenade, but there isn't actually a grenade there. That's sort of what I mean. And so it stops those kinds of things where, like, if you had a room but there was no actual walls, then you could walk through the wall. because of VR. I don't know. It's weird. I wish I remembered where I saw that. I might be completely wrong.
Everyone, ready up.
It's like a mix between augmented reality and VR, because what you're seeing is... I'm not even going to attempt to continue to explain this, because I don't think... If you don't understand at this point, then I'm not going to be able to explain it to you, and I don't know where I saw it. So, we've got a lot of very large issues. Takeaway, VR is kind of cool. I think it's never really going to get there, and that's why you'll probably not see me play it unless I'm doing it for like a tax write-off purpose. I'm just like, woohoo, free VR. Well, free in quotes. Lunar, I don't remember, dude. This is something... honestly, this could be... my memory is so shit. This could be a fucking dream I had last week. I'm just pretty sure this is what I remember. But the human mind is a... the human mind is an interesting thing. This could be a complete fabrication for all I know. Where's their helicopter? Oh, it's a night bird down there. I see it. I don't know why I picked the attack helicopter, by the way. I really don't have a clue. I still don't know how to aim the rockets. I hit it twice, though. Oh, please shoot it. What are you doing? Are you just not going to shoot it? Please shoot it. I have a gunner. What are they doing? Why are you not shooting it? Shoot it! Okay, whatever. I'll shoot it. It's fine. That guy's brain dead. Oh, he jumped out, too. That's stupid fucking... Meow. Why is this guy not shooting at me? Can we talk about that? He didn't jump out, right? What is going on here? Actually, what huh? That was a real person. I'm at a loss. I don't know. All right, who is it? Who is it? Who locked on? Oh, hang on. We've got a bigger problem. Oh, never mind. No, we don't. Oh. I don't know who it was. I really don't. Could have been anyone. Oh boy. Ow. Okay. I'm not a fan. I am gonna find out who did that and murder them. It's this guy. Hi, asshole. Goodbye. I don't like you. He jumped out of the helicopter on a parachute and was shooting FX rockets at me. I don't like him. Why is the helicopter blades making no noise? Yeah, I played Team Fortress at some point. I remember there were a bunch of cheaters, which I mean I kind of expected. And it was also like unreasonably hard to get into games, which is really weird or strange based on how many people were seemingly playing. Like, there were a lot of active players, but we couldn't get into games. It would take, like, forever. I guess everyone just decided to go to community servers because of the bot takeover, but it was still kind of strange. So yeah, that's like the one and only time I'll probably ever play that, because I've explained before that that game's community reminds me too much of YBA. I think I'm dead. Oh, the rocket missed for some reason. Got him. That guy choked so hard. I don't know why he didn't fire. It was like he was waiting for my flares, but I'd already used them. That guy had me dead to rights, and then he just fucked it up. This is from, something. I don't remember. I heard it in, what do you call it? I heard it in Hours, and then I looked it up, but I don't remember. It's been a hot minute. Oh, who's doing that? Ah, you. Hello. And you're dead. I love when people just stare at me with FX rockets but don't fire them. Just give me plenty of time to figure out exactly where they are. Sure is kind of them. I always appreciate when someone does that. Oh, he's doing it again. It's the same guy, I betcha. Oh, he fired straight away this time. He learned from his mistakes. But the real mistake was equipping the FX rocket and firing at me. that was the initial mistake, not firing. Not firing it, actually equipping one to shoot at me in the first place. You fool. God, it's so much easier to do that now, it's crazy. You reckon this is the same guy? I think it is, and I don't know where he is. Is he prone by that box? I'm like 90% sure it's the same person. I forget their name. They must have a spawn beacon over here. It's a jet. The jet's a problem because I still don't really know the trajectory on these rockets. Or not trajectory, but yeah, it's definitely the same people. Hi. I don't like you. You're kind of an asshole. Oh, here we go with the fucking lock-ons again. I'm in my spawn getting shot at by lock-ons and a jet. Somebody didn't want me to have fun today. Yeah, I see you.
This is great.
Bye-bye. If he's gonna make it that easy for me, I mean, I'll take it. The question is, where are these dickheads? I don't think that's the guy. It's not. So we know where they're at. We just don't have the ammo to deal with them all. Where are you? I see you. Where do you think you're going, buddy? Where do you think you're going? You like this squad of dipshits in our, like, practically in our spawn with their FX rockets? Fun stuff. I swear I just saw a red arrow out here. Did I, or am I going nuts? Is there like a sniper just proned over here? Gotta be funny if there was. Nah. Maybe I'm just going nuts. I thought I saw a little red dot show up. But now I don't see anybody. What do I think of Metal Gear Solid? Wonderful. Phenomenal series. Everything I've played of it was wonderful. The first game is like super janky. Okay. I'm gonna die. I am 100% gonna die. If I don't die, it would be a fucking miracle. Oh my god, I'm actually not gonna die. The first game was like ultra mega janky, and I still had fun playing it. So that should speak for itself. Oh god. Oh, I got bailed out! Let's go! That's the same guy who tried to kill me last time, by the way. I recognize the username. So far I've played Metal Gear Solid 5, which was my introduction to the franchise, and I fell in love with it. And then I went and played Metal Gear Solid 1, and I've played through a fair bit of Metal Gear Solid 3 or 2, but I can't really play through 3 or 4 because they're console locked, and emulating it just seemed like a bitch, so I haven't done it. And I was kind of holding out hope for a little bit that maybe Konami would pull their head out of their ass and make it so that we can play those games on PC, but they still have not done so. And for God's sakes, being able to play Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 on PC was a pain in the ass too, because they released them, but then there was like footage, like real world footage used that people got upset about or something, or the people who owned them were like, yeah, you can't use this. So rather than changing the footage or trying to fix things on their end, they just pulled it from purchase completely, and the only way that I could play the games on PC, even though they'd been released, was through some maybe less than legitimate means. These are the same jackasses. They're doing the same stuff. These guys do the exact same thing the entire match. Like, this is the same squad. They're just sitting here. Who does this? Why are you doing this? Can you please leave our spawn with your FX rockets and go somewhere else? I'm out of rockets. Oh, doesn't matter. Please go somewhere else. Like, I don't feel good about killing you, but you're practically in our spawn.
Enemy forces attacking Alpha 1.
You're not giving me much of a choice here. If I come back here to run away from missiles and you're waiting for me, then that's gonna be a problem. There's still one person there. Where? Oh, helicopter. Ow, 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 ow. Oh. Okay. Helicopter that is paying no attention to me. We take those. I don't know who's locking onto me. Whoever it was, they're bad news. I haven't played MGR yet, as I've said a few times. Oh my god. No, 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 no. No, 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 please. Okay. We're okay. Almost did the biggest dipshit move of all time. Who the fuck is this? Seriously? There you are. Oh! We're good. It's fine. I have to be low or I'm gonna die to some guy with a recoilless FX rocket. It's the same people, 100%. Oh god. Okay, he ran out of time on his TV missile. That would have one-shot me. The question becomes, where did the guy I didn't kill go, and how long until he spawns back another dipshit to start shooting at me again? Like, how far is this guy? Where? This is so obnoxious. I got into the most annoying server possible.
Don't be sad. This is just how it works out sometimes.
Oh god. Well, I'm dead. Yep. Level 12, huh? They finally got me. It only took them the entire game and a perfectly balanced Mi-240 Super Hind. I should have used the Nightbird. Using the attack helicopter there was a total waste of time. Because no one ever gets in my gunner. I don't know why I bother. For fuck's sake. I'm surprised we didn't take C1. Usually when one team owns the ship, the other team will own this general area. But no such luck. Yeah, Kiki, I'm just gonna ignore you when you're like, wah, 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 vehicles. Fucking jackass. Maybe I should just own up to the heal persona. That's right. I farm with vehicles. You can't stop me. Look how many kills I got. I'm so skilled. That's right. It takes an immense, you just don't understand. You don't understand the immense amount of skill that it takes to get a 50 kill streak with a helicopter. You just don't get it. You're jealous, I get it. You know, you're shit. You're jealous of my 50 kill streak. I don't know what to tell you, man. You just suck. I'm starting to sound like the people on the Battlefield 4 forums or whatever. Did I ever tell you guys about the Battlefield 4 pub stomping clan that I ran into that made me like cringe to death? I wish I could go find it again. It's like the most hilariously sad thing you'll ever see. I wish I remembered what it was called so I could go find it. It's so funny. It's like these, like, how do I even describe them? It's like the biggest low-life, depressing people that I've seen in my entire life. It's like something that you would see as an over-exaggerated joke, but it's a real thing. It was a clan of Battlefield 4 vehicle farmers, so who's surprised by that at all? And like they had this clan, and I went to their clan on Battlelog, and I really, really wish I could find it, because what's written there, I can't do it justice trying to paraphrase. Like, you'd have to hear it for yourself how cringy it is. But it's like, it talks all about how like only people with like X amount of KD are allowed in the clan, and how the clan's whole goal is to kill casuals and like ruin casual fun, and how like the only people who should be playing are like hardcore players. It's like the dumbest, most backwards, cringy thing ever. It's like gatekeeping the clan. Like, we want to make sure that Battlefield 4 is pure from all the casuals. We don't want them, so we're gonna stomp them into the floor. No mercy, all glitches allowed. Like, it's so sad. It's so sad. It's really funny, but it's very sad. It's like a real thing. Oh, there's so many people over there. Whoa, oh, I thought I killed him. Okay, still got him. Is that an enemy Nightbird? Wow, they are not good. Damn. You should join that clan? Yeah, if I ever saw myself in that clan, I think it's time to retire from Battlefield completely. If I've ever sunken so low that that my whole goal is to stomp out the flame of any new player joining the game, so that they'll learn today, then I really need to quit. I need to stop playing. Lost my grip on reality. I wonder if these people realize that by chasing away new players from the game, less people are gonna play the game they enjoy. I mean, they're very clearly too dumb to understand that, but so I don't even know why I asked that. Nothing like waking up every day and being like, boy oh boy, I hope absolutely nobody new joins the game I enjoy, so it does poorly. And you know what's the worst part about this? Is like, these people really were like genuinely like really like skilled players. Like, they weren't bad. They weren't just carried by vehicles, although they exclusively used them. They weren't bad players. They're just complete cringe lords. Like, you accumulate all that skill and spend all that time playing, and you decide to devote your time into putting together pre-made parties to make games as steamrolly and unfun as possible for new players. Just, wow. Oh, what even the fuck is going on? Who shot me? What? I really don't know who shot me. Nothing. Name a more iconic duo. The Advances and running to hide in a corner. Knew it too. Had a feeling. When will I hit the gym? A whole lot of never. I'll be a stick forever. I don't know. I've never had the drive for any of that. Never been a time in my life where I was like, boy, oh boy, let me go work out. Maybe I'll die 10 years earlier because of it, but I'm not like unhealthy in a sense that I'm not like overweight or anything like that. I'm not like that underweight though. Really not.
Adjusting dosage.
It's not like unhealthy. My weight. And it's not, and I'm not skinny because of an eating disorder or anything either. Like, it's not like I have anorexia. And I'm like, oh boy, I gotta watch my weight. Just as the way it is, I just don't eat a lot. Whenever I think about like mental problems and eating disorders and all that stuff, I always just have to be thankful of how lucky I am in that regard. Like the worst I've got it is some minor anxiety stuff from presumably my dad, but other than that, I'm in pretty good shape.
We now control more sectors than them. Keep it up.
Ammunition.
Oh, am I about to die? Oh, that's an enemy? Oh, it's the fucking guys. Ah, I knew he had the BSVM and I still challenged it. That's one of the dickheads that was shooting rockets at me. What's this whole ass Google AI? What do you mean? Did I miss something? Was it because of the tornado? Or did I get EMP'd? If you get EMP'd or the tornado or like bad weather is nearby, then the radio gets scratchy. Yeah, no, I don't think it's a robot voice. I'm pretty sure that's a filter put on because of whatever I was around. Because there aren't any robot voices. It's just a filter overlaid because the radio was having trouble. I can assure you it wasn't. I've played how many, like over 1,000 hours of this game? I can 100% guarantee you that it was not.
Let's get started.
My favorite dessert? Probably ice cream cake. That shit's really good. I'm not a huge fan of normal cake, though. I guess it depends on the cake. I feel like normal cake is just not that good. Maybe that's a hot take. And I feel like most cakes I just generally don't like. Like, I'm not a huge fan of cheesecake either. Yeah, no, like just general like birthday cakes. I don't know, just not for me, I suppose. I don't know. Chocolate? Chocolate's good. Hate any cake, any type, any flavor. Is it actually true, or are you just fucking with me? I feel like there has to be at least one type of cake that you would like. Like, I suppose for me it's ice cream cake, which doesn't even really count as cake. But it's mad good. I feel like a lot of the things, when it comes to like foods that people don't like and I don't like, I think the default response should be not how do you not like that, but more so that I'm sorry that you can't enjoy that. I think that's what I think and how I feel about, like, when people are like, oh my god, this is so good, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really like it. My first thought process is like, man, I wish I liked that as much as this person seems to think it's good.
We've got an emergency. Russian troops are moving into secure
That's too
data
positive
centers
of an
in
attitude, though. We need to tear people down. I don't really want that.
but they're vital to American
Let's get a
operations.
Condor. Let's see how fast I can die in this.
Forces are on their way. We need to
I haven't flown a
coordinate
transport
efforts to
helicopter in a
targets.
minute.
Get ready to move.
Yeah, we're out here making the thought-provoking points of maybe don't tear down other people for things they have no control over, huh? I don't like this. What's wrong with you? Do a jet run? A bit late for that. Be a great... I am not a good friend. I'm a horrible friend. You can ask all my friends about that. I'm a real genuine piece of shit. I feel sorry for my friends that they have to deal with me. It's like a it's a learned state that I can't seem to shake. Oh hey, the dick shit that was shooting the FX rockets is inside of my Condor. That's good.
Allied troops targeting Bravo 1.
We've captured a command post.
We have secured an objective.
Do Shturman for less of, yeah, if we were fighting Shturman, it would be more like, you don't like cake? Are you fucked up in the head? Is there something wrong with you? Do you need help?
The hostiles hold fewer sectors than we do.
Oh my god. We gotta go. Fucking stealth helicopter. Oh, please leave me alone. He's actually leaving me alone. It's a fucking miracle. I really thought we were screwed there. If I had gunners, maybe I'd have a chance, but oh god, I still don't have gunners, and there's a chopper right there.
Sector Foxtrot is now secure.
I have a gunner. I have one guy in the 50 millimeter, but that's it.
Our troops are advancing on Delta 1.
Can't stay here. Oh, and someone's shooting recoilless at me. Go ahead, fire it, bitch. Do it. I dare you. Yeah, that's right. It's not gonna hit me. Fuck you. So, main problem with getting into the Condor, nobody's getting in the weapons to help me not die. Kind of a problem. Because, like, that Hind decides he wants to kill me, and it's pretty much game over. For being realistic. Like, my odds of beating that are about 0. I can stop them from capturing this point, though. I don't think there's a single stream sniper in here. Oh, they try to bomb me again. Can we stop trying to bomb me? There's not enough people that watch me that actually own this game to be stream sniping. I think I've been stream sniped one time by a leader from chat, and I made it very clear that I was not happy about it, and they haven't done it since then. And that's the only time I think that's ever happened, thankfully. This guy's a real piece of shit. I'm so tired of him. Can we kill this guy, please?
Hit! Broadside!
What's wrong, buddy? You got an issue? Ah, god damn it. Is he running away? I think he's running away. Oh no, now the Hind is attacking me? No. I actually almost killed the other guy. Do not come after me, please. He's coming after me. Oh, I hate flying these. Why did I pick this? This was a terrible idea. Actually, the worst idea I've ever had. Is that Hind just not gonna give up? Because I feel like it's not. Oh, he gave up. Never mind. All right, where did the stealth helicopter that was really pissing me off go? That's the question. I can't imagine he's not still around here somewhere. I don't see him. Odd.
Sector Gulf is now held by us.
There's the Hind. Maybe we could actually win a fight. Wouldn't that be a novel concept? Oh, he's almost dead. Shoot him. Complete the mission. Yes! Let's go! We did something! Woo! That was something, right? That guy's not very nice.
How's it faring so far?
I think cupcakes fall into the same vein that cakes do for me. I think cupcakes are a little bit more tolerable, but I still the thing that's weird to me about cupcakes is they're kind of alright food, but they just don't really seem like a dessert to me.
Control the majority of sectors. Good job, Topaz.
Maybe I think I'm just crazy. Yeah, please kill this guy. Thank you. But I think of it more as like, oh, that's edible food, than, oh boy, I can't wait to have that. Because like when I think dessert, I mean, I generally think of like something that's really good that I don't have super often. And probably isn't very good for you. Hey kitty, it's not time yet, 6:37. If you're gonna sit on my mouse pad, it might cause some problems. I won't lie, meow meow. Hack warning. I love hack warning. Can I have a hack warning, please? Hack warning. Wow, never seen that before. Jet killed itself. Let's go! I heard him blow up. Question is, where's that tank? All right, who is doing that? Is it the AA? No, it's a Jeep. There's a Jeep in their spawn that just keeps shooting at us. Please shoot the Jeep. Somebody please shoot the Jeep. We're right here. Just shoot it. Please just shoot it. Please, for the love of God, shoot the Jeep. We're gonna lose a 1v1 to the Jeep because you're not shooting it. There you go. How hard was that? Not very. Oh, we're dead. I did not realize my engine was disabled. Honestly, I did everyone in that a favor because they were awful. I did myself a favor. Remind me if I ever get into a condor ever in my entire life to crash it headlong into the floor because it just won't be any fun at all. That thing has a helicopter. Playing helicopters in this map kind of blows. It seems like it should be good because it's a city map, but at the end of the day, the whole middle part is just empty, flat nothing. I feel like every time I fly here, I'm just running away from rockets the whole time. Because the buildings are spaced out perfectly so that you can constantly get harassed. Oh, there's so many people. I'd rather be a boots-on-the-ground soldier than running away from rockets for another 20 minutes. What kind of... What, that's not even words. That's not English. You guys aren't speaking English. It's like, here, let me come up with a sentence equivalent to what you said. How about, I burger kill. I burger kill. I burger kill. How do you respond to that? How do you respond to I burger kill? Huh? You don't, because it doesn't make any fucking sense. It's not English. Let us the cat. What do you mean? That's not words. All I'm saying is I burger kill, okay? There's gonna be like 40 people in here, guaranteed. There's one. They're still gonna kill me, guaranteed. Not even remotely hot take, this is the worst flag on the map. It's just so unnecessarily obnoxious and complex. And there's like, it's so hard to figure out where people are at, and you get shot from like 1,000 different angles. Like you walk in and there's 200 places you can get shot from. And you just never know. And everyone blends in with the background. It sucks. This guy has zero interest in helping me. What else is new? I burger kill. That's what I have to say about that, Spicy. That's all I have to say. I burger kill. Oh, no. Please, let me shoot him. Damn it! I'm pissed. Like, when you go in here, when you go into this objective, there's still a fair few angles you can get shot from, but it's not so congested with bullshit that you can't figure out where people are firing from. Like, generally speaking, you can check most of the angles within a reasonable amount of time, rather than just wandering in and hoping that there's not people. Oh, you want me to save you, huh? You want me to help? Oh, he got saved. I was gonna go fucking mess with him because he left me to die earlier. Kind of upset. That guy's an idiot. He's flying a Condor. He turned off the fun button. He was like, boy, oh boy, I want to have no fun. I want a bunch of teammates to get into this and just accomplish nothing. And stare at the Jeep for like 30 minutes and not actually kill the people out of it while it blasts 50 of our health away. What the fuck is this? The fact that I'm alive is a sight to behold. Oh my god. This is another one of those I really pissed someone off moments, and I don't know what I did. I've got like the whole team on my ass. That guy forgot about me. What a fool. How many? Just one? Well, last time there was just one, I fucked it up. All right, good. Someone did it for me. We knew how that was gonna go. It wasn't well. Oh, I'm dead. Overlord, I'm not even gonna attempt. I'm not even gonna attempt to read that. It took me, I looked at it for about, like, I don't know, 3 seconds, attempted to decipher it for 2 of them, and then went, nah, I'm done. I hate that guy, by the way. That fucking guy in there pisses me off. AM40 motherfucker. Oh, okay, that's fine. I didn't even see that guy. It's cool though. No, you can't see the cat. Where even is the cat? You especially can't see the cat, because I don't even know where the hell she went. She's gone. She went to go bug someone else for food, I guess. I don't know. She got the hell out of here. How many people are on this flag? Good lord. 8? Oh, this is gonna go well. This is guaranteed success. There's only 8 people on the flag. I can't challenge that. That's one of the things I hate about this gun. A lot. Is once people get onto those like head glitches, there's nothing you can do because the recoil and the spread is way too much to deal with that. You basically have to just run at them or hope they move off their piece of cover. But if they're on it, you'll just never kill them. Especially since the SMG headshot multipliers got reduced by a bunch. So even if you hit them in the head twice or 3 times, you're not gonna kill them. It practically does the exact same damage as if you were shooting at a, He didn't get up and run away from there, did he? I feel like he did. Yeah, he did. There's someone behind that barrier, and there's someone over here. Here's this guy. Oh, is that another one? It was another one. Okay, I gotta go find the guy behind the barrier if they're still alive. Doing some work over here. Still here, buddy?
Our troops have taken
Doesn't look like it. I use my favorite vehicle. Tuk-tuk. There's nothing you can do, Spicy. It's all your fault, dude. I burger kill.
Alpha 1 under attack by hostile.
You've turned the Eclipse Twitch chat into a wasteland. Gone but not forgotten.
I'm reloading.
I burger kills all I really have to say to you, chat. Oh, fuck me. Got one frame by an Advances.
Don't be sad. This is just how it works out sometimes.
I'm not sad. I've embraced the chaos. Don't be sad. Overlord, that's
Don't be sad.
I
This
burger
is just
kill.
how it works out sometimes.
How many people you reckon are actually over there? There's that guy that I can't for the life of me hit. But they're smoking this, so there's clearly more than there's 8 bullets in this gun. That's a problem. You son of a bitch! I don't know if he saw me in third person or just randomly fired at the smoke, but it wasn't even my smoke! What an asshole. I want to get, I'm mad about that. Is he still alive? Being able to shoot someone at long range, how novel
Don't
of
be
a concept
sad.
is
This
that?
is just how it works out sometimes.
He must have died, he's gone. I took out the C5 and everything. Disappointing.
Sector Foxtrot has been taken by the hostiles.
Pay the mods? What mods?
They control more sectors.
What's a mod?
Move to
I have like 2 of them. And Bad Bros is like the only one that's ever actually really here.
Ejecting dosage.
Silly people, you think I would pay my moderators? Come on. Uzu doesn't even pay his enforcement team, and he makes hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. I learned from the best. Don't pay anyone, ever. There you go. Pro tip from Eclipse, never pay your employees. It's genius. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why anybody, I mean, in here, for moderation in the Twitch chat, it's kind of like a voluntold thing. Where like, I just made people moderators, and I was like, congratulations, you're a mod now. Mostly for people that are in the chat pretty often, so that they don't have to deal with the bullshit if people are, you know, doing nonsense. But in terms of like Discord moderation, I have no idea why anyone chooses to do that. I really don't get it. Like, I don't know why people volunteer for the community server to mod and admin for that. Like, I really don't get it. I feel like I would have like, you guys know about my enforcement policy. My enforcement policy is if someone breaks the rules, they're permanently banned.
Sector Delta has been
Because I can't be bothered to go through the effort of going through all these different, I tried to throw someone ammo, and I'm using C5. But I can't be bothered to go through all this effort to, like, make it easier for someone who is being a pain in the ass to be a pain in the ass again. That's pretty much how I think about it. You get your one chance, and if you break it, then not being part of, like, my Discord is really not the end of the world. And if you really want to, if you're so dedicated that you want to come back on an alt, then I can't be bothered. That's usually how my moderation in the past has gone. I don't see how people have it in them to spend the time and effort to have all these different punishments and like, spend time in these general chats and all this shit. I would go crazy. I don't get it. You can get me to go on and kill Shturman 25 times with a Taz and throw away 3 hours of my life. But if you ask me to go deal with random Roblox kids every day,
We've lost this battle.
talking like bullshit in general chat, you gotta be out of your mind. No way. I'm not doing that.
Don't be sad. This is just how it works out sometimes.
If the wart would happen, IKEA furniture WD-40 because Luke happened to Thursday, September 18th happened to go. VODs are unpaid servants. I don't know if they're unpaid servants or masochistic volunteers. You decide, because I don't even know the answer to that. Yeah, sorry, Alien. They're usually at 4 p.m. EST pretty much every day. Also, I apologize because this one's probably going to end soon, but not yet. This is usually around when I end, but I started a bit late. Does he burger kill? I don't know if he burger kills. I know I burger kill. I don't want to play there again. I was just playing on that map. No, not Master of Arms Conquest. They still haven't fixed it. You see that? Look, hang on. How do I make it do that shit again? You see it, right? You see my mouse pointer? You're looking at it? Where does my mouse pointer look like it's supposed to be? What game mode is that? Looks like Conquest to me. Interesting. Now, if I click right now, what do you think will happen? Looks like I'm queued for Master of Arms Conquest. Strange. I thought that I'd clicked on normal Conquest. Why in God's name, when I click on this and hover over Conquest, does it default back to the shitty game mode I don't want to play? Stupid game. Maybe we'll play this. You know what? I haven't played Proximity Team Deathmatch yet. That's the featured mode. It's so good. What even is this? Eliminate the opposing team while remaining near teammates to gain gameplay bonuses? Fuck if I know. Let's do it. I hate Team Deathmatch, but so this can only go well. Assuming I'd even get in. It's so clear that nobody tested the menus on PC. Or at the very least, if they did, they were like so unbelievably slow to pick their game modes that they were just like, oh, it works great. Exposure Team Deathmatch? I've never played this. I don't even know where it is. I read your cringy DMs about content creation. How long ago did you send those? I don't respond to a lot of my DMs. I kind of hate... Oh, it's Battlefield 3? Oh, okay. I didn't know that, but I mean, that's fine. I can work with that. I'm down to play some Battlefield 3. This guy running up the steps. He has to... Oh! Okay. C4. I don't respond to a lot of my DMs. I used to respond to all of them, but eventually I just got tired of it. And like, if it's something I've seen before, or if it's something that I feel like I just don't need to really directly respond to, I usually won't. So like, I see everything people send me. If you DM me something, I will see it, guaranteed 100% of the time. But whether or not I respond to it is kind of a luck of the draw nowadays. Because I don't know, I'm just a real piece of shit, I guess. I've just gotten so many messages and shit that, I don't know. Proximity Team Deathmatch is working great. All of my team is camping right by each other, and that's the whole idea, right? Heal plus 7 HP for each nearby teammate. Can I please shoot this guy? Please? Can I shoot him? No? Okay. Game says I can't shoot him. If the game has decreed that I'm not allowed to shoot this guy... By the way, this is why Team Deathmatch fucking blows in general in this game. And Team Deathmatch... This is... Okay. Here's another... Oh my god. Fucking... Are you kidding me? Come here. This piece of shit. This piece of shit right here. You see her? You see this piece of shit? Meow. Get out of here. That piece of shit right there stepped right onto my mouse, so I couldn't move it. That's what she did. You know what you did. You know. Because you did it, asshole. What a dickhead. Stupid fucking cat. I probably didn't block you. My DM, unless you sent me something really stupid. My DMs are disabled, or I disabled them this morning from people in my server because of the dumbass YBA shit. Because a bunch of people were like, "Oh my god, Eclipse Tusk Act 4, it's fixed! You're coming back, right?" That was my best 9-year-old impression. Why are there so many people there? It's that same corner every time. People love that. I honestly should just block all those people. I really should. Like, do you really think that you need to send me a direct message that YBA has, like, gotten an update or something, as if I'm just gonna be completely clueless and have no idea? Like, I noticed. I saw. They at everyone in the Discord. You sending me a message is not gonna change anything. It's just another notification I have to deal with. This guy doesn't know how to revive people. He's probably never played Battlefield 3. Or the Battlefield 3 modes, for that matter, in his entire life. Oh. This is really kind of shit, huh? Why did I choose this? Anyways, hot take. Team Deathmatch is a fucking terrible game mode, and I don't know why anybody plays it willingly. Team Deathmatch encourages you to sit and not move at any point ever, because there's no objectives forcing you to go out. So why would you move around when it's clearly more, yeah, I'm done. It's clearly more suited to just sit in one place and wait for someone to come to you, because you'll have an advantage of knowing that they're coming and be able to fire first. So you put yourself in an objective advantage by moving, and there's no reason not to just sit there. TDM sucks. I don't know why I chose to play that. I really, really don't. Hourglass, nope, Nice try. Team Deathmatch is the worst first-person shooter game mode in any first-person shooter. No matter how bad the objective is, at least that objective probably makes it integral to the game that you press the W key and actually go somewhere, or you'll lose. Or, on the other hand, you're directly defending an area, so it makes sense to actually be sitting there, and there's usually an incentive for the attackers or some sort of advantage for the attackers because the other team can just sit there. Team Deathmatch, you pit two sides against each other and just tell them, sit in one spot and wait till some dipshit crosses your line of sight and then shoot them. That's the whole gameplay. I don't get it. If you sent me a picture of your dog and said, "Do you like my dog?" would I block you? Probably. You have to, before you send a direct message to me, the question that you probably have to ask yourself is, why? That's the best question you can ask. The question is why? Why did you send it? What were you looking to get out of it? If you send me a picture of your dog and said, "Do you like my dog?" I don't know you. I do not care about your dog. You have now wasted my time. There's like, that's all I can tell you. That's the other question. Is this a waste of Eclipse's time?
We must hold the line, defend our objectives, and maintain control of the sector.
Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't kill him. Okay. Yeah, I'm coming. Hang on.
Breathe in.
The enemy has armed their explosives.
Take notes. Rush. Defense, offense. Defense is supposed to sit here and camp like you would in Team Deathmatch. Difference is, defense does not get any vehicles. Offense does. And if you capture the point or you arm the objective, then defense can't keep camping and they have to go over there and defuse it. Wow. Novel concept. Stops people from sitting in one spot the entire game and not moving. Conquest, flags, walk the flags, capture flags. If you don't own flags, you lose. You can sit on a flag, sure. But at least you generally have to move at some point. You can't just spawn in, find the nearest corner, hunker down, and do nothing. Ow.
Enemy forces have set explosive charges.
Tango down.
I really like arming the B objective. Like, see, I feel like a lot of people like Team Deathmatch because of smaller maps and more action, but I don't see how you could ever in a million years think that you get more action in Team Death. Oh god, it just made me fucking do that, didn't it? You don't get more action in a game like Team Deathmatch than you do here because nobody moves. They don't do anything. I can't tell if we're gonna get crushed or if we're gonna win right here. Oh my god. Nah, I'm not peeking that again.
Target down. I'm
But what if I went around?
US forces at 50%.
Let me up. Surely I can get up here, right? I don't think I can. It's inconvenient. They appear to have left. Oh my god. He was prone right there? You gotta be kidding me. That guy's playing Team Deathmatch. I think he forgot that he was on offense. If you sent me I kill burger, or I burger kill, or whatever the fuck, I'd probably ignore it. I probably wouldn't immediately block you. If you spammed it to me, I'd still block you. But I can't guarantee anything. Again, if you send me a direct message, I automatically assume upon opening it up that it's something important. And if it's a waste of my time, then I assume that this person doesn't care about my time, and I block them so they can't waste my time in the future. That's the logic that I operate under.
Enemy reinforcements are being depleted.
Oh my god! How did I not get run over?
They've planted explosives.
Because, like, I don't just leave my DMs open for the lulz. I leave them open so if people need to contact me about something, they can, because a lot of people don't do that. And it means I have to sift through a lot of bullshit, but there have been enough times where people have sent me things that were legitimately important that it's deemed worth, or I've deemed it worth keeping them able to be accessed.
Pulling back. Good work. We've won the
Oh,
battle.
I didn't lose. That's good. This has always been here, Bad Bros. This has been here since the start, I'm pretty sure. I got most of it. Didn't I get the most kills? I got the most kills, and now I'm gonna get robbed. Who got it? Who stole it from me? 11. I see. I draw issues with this game. I can't help but notice that it says that I have 15 kills. Strange. Could I block you if you send actual feedback? No, probably not. I'm trying to think of what the last few people... Actually, no, I guess the last few people I blocked all sent me, were all definitely alt accounts and all just sent me, like, pornographic shit. So I can't even give that as, like, a good example. And that was this morning. There was, like, 4 different alt accounts that all sent me the same thing. But, like, generally speaking, I'll block people when they just send me stupid shit. If it's just, like, pointless or dumb shit, then they get blocked. Your dog isn't stupid? I deem you sending a picture of your dog to me, and again, the question, is that important? Is that a waste of my time? Yeah. Yeah, it is. 100%. You're back, huh? Did you come to try to mess with my mouse again, or are you just bugging me because it's 7:07 p.m. and I haven't fed you yet? Is it because it's 7:07 and I haven't fed you yet and you're salty about it? Is that what it is, meow meow? Hmm?
Singapore's
Oh,
key
you're
to
running
control
away again
cargo
because I
around the
didn't feed
world.
you.
But we confirmed that Russian troops are moving
What a
into
dumb
the port.
cat.
Stay entrenched. We could face a global shipping crisis.
What did I
We need to keep
pick?
those Russian troops
Does
out.
anyone remember what I picked? I don't know what I just queued into. Is this Conquest?
Counting on you.
I think this is normal Conquest. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I just hit buttons. See, you guys are wrong. It's not I kill burger. It's I burger kill. You can't even get it right. That's like if I started saying cat lettuce. That's not helpful. How about cat lettuce? I'm gonna turn you into cat lettuce if you don't leave me alone, meow meow. Feed me, feed me, feed me. It's 7 minutes past my dinner time. Feed me. 8 minutes now.
We've made contact with enemy forces.
No, I can't get in. Let me on. Aw, damn it.
Enemy casualties reported. We're off to a good start. Enemy forces control
A
sector
BF4 video? Why the fuck would I upload a BF4 video? Do you guys, you know, I actually get that in my DMs sometimes. Like, do people not understand that this isn't Battlefield 4? By the way, chat, in case you weren't aware, this is not Battlefield 4. This game right here, it's not that. I get a lot of people that comment on, like, you could probably go in the comments of videos on 2042 and people comment about how they like my BF4 videos, and I think that they just can't tell the difference. I think that's what it is. Look, it's a red hovercraft. I think that people can't tell between BF4 and 2042 because they don't play shooters, and so they just assume that everything with a gun in it is Battlefield 4. Because that's like the first real thing that I did on my channel that involved shooters, which isn't even really true. It was Tarkov, but it was the first one that I think people really saw. That's my running theory. My running theory is a large proportion a large portion of my audience has no fucking clue the difference between first-person shooter games and just assumes that everything is Battlefield 4. Rust? Absolutely not. No way in hell. I've seen enough Rust and played enough Ark Survival Evolved to know that I'm not gonna do that. I don't hate myself that much. Where the hell's the guy? Oh. That's a lot of people down there. A lot of people that are probably gonna kill me. Oh god. How the fuck did that work? Oh no. Yep, I planned all of that. 100%. Totally didn't think I was gonna die at any point. Nope. Can't blame them, you just can't resist loving your BF4 content. Well, there's something wrong. See, BF4 is a really fun game to fuck around with. BF4 is not a very fun game to play long term, I don't think. It's got a lot of nonsense that you can do, and a lot of sandbox elements that I think are fun, but the game itself is a very large exercise in frustration. Basically nothing but an exercise in frustration. Ah, damn, so close. This game doesn't have as many fun sandbox elements. I think it's getting there. I think it's gotten a lot of them. Like the List TV rocket and stuff have helped. But the game itself I can play for a lot longer without losing my shit and wanting to break something.
Steady. Fuck you.
I'm pretty sure that the person is up there. Like, fairly certain. I don't know where else they could be, so... Oh my god, teammate. Probably gonna shoot me in the back right here. Damn. What do you mean? YBA is the best. I didn't even see the YBA comment. I feel like there's probably a lot of them, and I miss most of them and ignore the rest. I talked about it at the start of the stream. That was about it. I don't really feel the need to talk about it again, but in case I do, if your question was about whether or not I'm playing again, the answer is no. It's still no. It was no before, it's still no. You're not seriously thinking that I'm just gonna blindly forgive them after they left something like this for a month, right? Do you really think I'm gonna do that? Because I'm not. They're gonna have to show a little bit more than we fixed it after a month. There's that fucking prick up there finally dead. Guy was a real pain in my ass. They're all in this building. I wish I was playing McKay. I'd go up to the roof and end up behind him. But I don't have that option here. I really thought there was another one. Guess not. Suppose someone could have killed him. I definitely saw 3 dots on the map when I first came here. I'm not in a camp where,
We control more sectors than they do. Make sure you defend.
What? I don't even remember what I was saying. Never mind. Retract the statement. I legitimately just, like, totally blanked out. That's bad news. Someone want to shoot that? Or not? I think it's getting repaired. Yeah, maybe, you know, honestly, Spicy, that would have been a good idea. Maybe I should have made the ultimatum that I won't play until they pull their head out of their ass and make it so that an integral game mechanic that's been supposedly available for over a year now, but is still unavailable because the developers want to cash in on being able to make money off of it. Maybe that's what I should have done. Maybe that's what I should do. If you want #1 most unforgivable YBA problem, it's the fact that you still can't obtain spec storage over a year after it was introduced. No amount of it's not that important and it's really not that big of a deal and just get used to it will change that being unforgivable. And if you think any of those things, you are a fucking moron. And again, how many times have I said this? You have 0 self-respect. That is unforgivable. There's too many unforgivable things, and yet so many people still play on the regular. And so I bet you over 100K when that Halloween update drops, guaranteed. People are gonna be like, oh my god, my skins! I can grind for skins! That didn't go well. Tarkov bullet impact 900,000. That'd be a good idea. I like that. You're talking my language now. I can't help but notice that people don't really do those when I'm not playing Tarkov. Weird. And suddenly, I play Tarkov, and suddenly they just keep happening. It's weird. Wonder why. Not that. I don't like it. That should be 900,000. 900K, it's happening right now. I'm gonna go manually change it in the middle of the stream. Hey, look, Tarkov bullet impact. I've never heard of that before. It's a lot. It seems a lot quieter when there's more stuff going on, huh? When it's just dead silence and it comes out of nowhere, it's terrifying. Well, like right now, there's nothing going on, and it really didn't seem that bad. I really don't want this guy to see me. Fake footsteps. See ya. That guy's a team deathmatch player right there. Let me sit in one area and just never move.
Troops are engaging at Charlie 1.
Ah, probably needed like 2 more bullets.
Here, ammunition.
That one guy's gonna come back here and he's playing McKay. That's the other thing, other problem with this map. If you don't play McKay, you just don't have any fun. Most of the time anyway. It's like the most McKay map on the planet. And I think it really suffers because of it. You just like equip that specialist or you're gonna have a bad time on a lot of the points.
I'm here.
I'm not sure what happened to that guy. I think he burned to death. Ooh, this is quite the cheeky spot. Yeah, I think the footsteps really got me there. I was terrified. Gotta be honest, I'm surprised I even noticed.
Just captured Sector Charlie.
Do I prefer console or PC? I think the console versus PC argument isn't even a console versus PC. I think it's more a controller versus mouse and keyboard. I think console versus PC is wrong. Nowadays, anyway, because we have so much crossplay and all this nonsense that I don't think it really makes too much of a difference. So I think the argument should be more based on controller versus mouse and keyboard than it is console versus PC. And either way, the argument is fucking stupid because it should just be whatever you enjoy and shouldn't really let anybody tell you otherwise. And there's some just objective... What the fuck is that? You see that? What the fuck? What? It's a walking brick wall! Nowhere to go! Bring back the brick wall! The brick wall left us while it was fun while it lasted. That guy had a brick wall attached to him. What the fuck? Anyways, when my players, my teammates don't have brick walls attached to them, I don't even think there's a right answer. Because personally, I think there's some things that are just better with controller, and there's things that are just better with mouse and keyboard. So if you were asking me globally what would I pick, it would probably be mouse and keyboard, just because I think the precision matters a lot more for a lot more of the games I play. But like, if you gave me a driving game and you were like, hey, play this with mouse and keyboard, I'd probably walk the other direction. Same with like flying games and stuff. Generally speaking, Battlefield, I think, is the only game where I actively fly with mouse and keyboard because the controls can kind of suit for it. But for most games, it just doesn't at all. So generally speaking, flying, driving, that kind of stuff, I'll get a controller. Fighting games, obviously, I think pretty much I could not use a keyboard. I just couldn't do it. But I think there can be an argument because things like the hitbox controller and stuff are almost basically like a keyboard, and some of that precision, if you're really skilled, can make a meaningful difference. But I think for most people, it's probably just easier to pick it up on a controller. I'm really screwed, huh? This is about worst case scenario. Oh god, this is, oh my god!
We whittled them down to half strength.
That escalated so many times. Tank showed up. I'm screwed. Throw some smokes. Guy shows up. Oh, I'm really screwed. Go back the other way. Grenade right where I came from. God damn it. Oh. Give me Nightbird. Vroom vroom. We had a lot of vehicles just kind of chilling there.
We have secured Sector Alpha.
Is that from Friday Pizza Hut? Oh, that's an AA. How much health does that have? Oh, a lot. I was gonna say maybe I can poke it to death if it doesn't have a lot of health, but no, it's got plenty. Boo 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 boo. That was the AA, right? Yeah. I'm surprised it took the... Look, we have an AA right there, and it's ignoring it because it's brain dead. Maybe I should shoot some rockets at it just to make him upset. He got EMP'd. There's a drone harassing him, but our AA is too stupid to turn around and actually shoot him. Me twice in the thorax. Is that from Friday or Thursday? I don't remember.
Echo 1 is being secured.
It all blends together. All the Shturman deaths blend together. Whatever it wasn't good. God, the miniguns are so good now. I just vaporized that guy. Stealth heli go boom.
Check your chart.
Supplies received. Package ready to go.
Oh, he moved. I thought he was still up there. It's on Wednesday? Alright. Thursday, I think Thursday I played something else, right? I don't know. Like I said, all that shit just blends together. It's all the same to me. It's all the same pain. Same pain, different day, right? Probably go somewhere else. I'm not really doing much over here. I feel like I'm just going in circles. Three? I only saw two. I'll take it. Oh god. Who was it? It was one of you. I shouldn't have even popped the flares, to be honest. We're at a point where I didn't have to do that. I think it was that guy. Pretty sure that guy that I just killed was the person who shot the rocket. Air-only game mode? Those exist, Spicy. They're programmed into Portal. It's just sometimes they're in the Portal game modes and sometimes they're not, and you can host servers for them. It's called Air Superiority. So it exists, and it has existed in previous game modes. The only problem with Air Superiority is, well, in terms of jets, and even really helicopters too, is that the balance is kind of a mess for them because of the asymmetrical teams, and you can't turn it off. So I've talked about it 1,000 times, unfortunately. I wish I wouldn't and they could just fix it. But currently the Russian vehicles are just infinitely better than the US vehicles in the game. They're just better. The Russian vehicles have either the Russian jet turns faster than the American jet. The Russian attack helicopter has a different cannon, which is just an extra weapon. And I mean, it's not that great, but even still, it's just an extra gun the American one doesn't get. And the Russian Mi-240 Super Hind versus the Condor isn't even a competition. The Super Hind is the best vehicle in the game. So, like, the Condor is kind of shit, and the Super Hind is OP as fuck. Oh my god, please don't kill me. So, the problem with that is if you just take flat... Let's just say you put every single air vehicle in, right? If people get into a Super Hind, they're just gonna demolish everything. It's not even gonna be close. So if we don't do that, we exclude that. Then we've got the American jets, which just lose to the Russian jets pretty much every single time. And the, oh my god. Oh, I might have just killed myself because there's a nightbird over here and I just chunked 40 of my health. I killed 2 people out of the helicopter, but not the pilot. Talk about unlucky. But anyways, yeah, the point is, the game mode itself is alright, but the main issue stems from the fact that the actual balance between the vehicles on both factions doesn't really work out. But it does exist, it's there.
They're attacking one of our objectives.
That poor guy. I saw him jump out and I'm just like, I have to bully it. Oh my god. And balanced. Boy oh boy, I love myself an MI-240 Super Hind. Remember how I said that that thing is OP as fuck? I hate it so much. I hate it so much. I wish it wasn't in the game. I really do. 2042 would be like 75% a better game without the Super Hind in it. If both teams had the Condor, it would be so much better. The Condor is actually like a thought out and balanced vehicle. And the Super Hind is just like, it looks at the Condor and laughs hysterically and then destroys the game. Again, Battlefield 4 vehicle in 2042. It doesn't work. It kind of demolishes the sandbox when you have one vehicle that does literally everything. It beats all the air vehicles, it beats all the ground vehicles, it's a mobile spawn point. Like, are they even trying? And it's fast as shit, and it has a ton of health, and you can repair while you're inside of it. What, like, what were they thinking? I don't get it. Ow. Like, I think I would cry tears of joy if I woke up tomorrow and the patch notes said, removed MI-240 Super Hind, added MV-38 Condor to both Russian and American teams. I see that in my dreams at night.
We need you! Hold on! I'm fine! I'm reloading!
You know what's the worst part about it is every single time they go to balance the transport helicopters, they treat the Condor and the Super Hind like they're on the same playing field. Every single time. They're always like, oh, we're gonna nerf the transport helicopters. We're gonna nerf both of them. Like, guys, that doesn't solve the problem. That doesn't fix anything. Ah, shit. Let me get the hell out of here, shall we? This place is a lost cause. He sent the burger kill meme. The plague is being spread. What? Wow, I can't believe. What? Who did I kill? Somebody. I jumped out of my vehicle and it ran someone over. Get outplayed, bitch.
We are hitting Charlie 1.
I'm so good.
Our enemy just conquered Sector Delta.
It's that new in-world vehicle. It's broken. Polaris RZR OP.
We control fewer sectors than them.
I'm not even gonna attempt to try that.
Allied forces depleted. Use what you've got.
Patch note said M1911 nerf. What would you do? Real talk, no joke. You can quote me on this. If they nerfed the M1911, oh god, I can't even begin to imagine a suitable, like, I think I would like jump off a bridge. I don't know. I don't have any ideas. That would be so...
Adjusting dosage!
That would be the single dumbest... I cannot think of a dumber change. I literally can't. Like, if you were like, what is the single dumbest balance change they could make to Battlefield 2042? It would be nerf the M1911. Like, I don't think it could get stupider than that. I don't see any planet where it gets dumber than that. It's gonna happen. You're gonna be able to look back on this and be like, wow, that's sad. How did that happen?
They're falling back. Good work, No Patch. You won allies back home.
Ugh. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna wrap things up there because I hit my threshold of streaming, and I want to eat and I want to feed Meow Meow. So, well, correction. Meow Meow wants me to feed her. Hey, most kills. So I'll be back tomorrow. Battlefield challenges will reset. It'll be cool. I won't have to fight Shturman. Everything's great. Woo! See you next time.